Hello guys and welcome. Give me a sec though. I'm just like in between so many different things, right? Basically, handling it stuff, so it is what it is. So give me a sec though. Cause we're gonna be getting Interpugs very soon. Who's playing and what? You're all support now. Let us sleep and eat. I don't know. Bahala kayo. I don't know. Bahala kayo guys. How we're gonna balance this. Bahala kayo. You guys figure out your roles then. If everyone is SB. Go. Oh. Support? Support. There you go. Bahala kayo guys. Pretty much it. This is pretty much what we're gonna be doing for to start things off. Black on white. Oh no. Oh no. 6v6 support win. No. Even match. It's okay. Okay, I already know that this is gonna be a mess, but whatever. Let's get into our first game
Traveling to Nepal
for today. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. And I know we started late. I had some different things to fix up. And now that I'm ready to go, we're good to go. I couldn't find my cat. He ran off like a little idiot that he is. But I found him before we started. So we are all ready to get into the action. And bahala na. Pabilisan na lang SSD, guys. Faster SSD wins. Faster loading. Palit na ako. Nagpalit na rin kayo. Exactly. Dibs on Brig. Brig is dead, and here we go, guys. Here we go. A little bit of a warm-up cast, because tomorrow there's going to be something very, very special for the Pacific scene. And yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting to say the least, but we won't announce anything as of yet. I'll make sure that something's going to be happening for tomorrow at Ace Tourney. It'll be pretty interesting to say the least, but here we go. We're getting into the game.
ready for battle.
And who's on what side? Here we go with team support on the blue, and it is support on the red side. So it's either you support, or you support, or you're supporting the supporters, or you're playing the supports to begin with. Looking at these rosters though, of course you have Dorado here from Dumbledore. Funny enough, he's the one who picked a hero, picked DPS, but apparently he's just okay with all of this. Thank you for the follow there to Maho Avocado. So let's get into the matchup. Supports. Then we go into the high ground here with Milsons on McCree right now, trying to find an angle or two. Well, no, in the meantime, working together with Guinness. And here we go, a little bit up a push right now. Give me a sec though, my audio is a little too loud. Let me just adjust that real quick. And where are we into the action? They're going to be on the high ground there, but blows himself up. Highly unfortunate there. Mills is going to be backing on Nats in order to use it on that Genji right now. It seems like the standard here for the side of support has to be a run it down, run into the opponent, and try to get those takedowns. Can Reaper on the signature. Reaper will get felled there. Dumbledore though in the meantime on the Roadhog still. And he's looking for an angle or two. He's looking to find someone there, but it's not going to happen as of yet. This game is really loud for some reason. I don't even know how to adjust this on the OBS. But for now, Dumbledore going to be in front of the Reinhardt. There we go, a little bit of a shot. Sputchik though going to be fading on in with that Moira. And in the meantime, Sacredly turns around, trying to get some free. Sputchik will go down there. Rax is still on the other side. Does get another tag on back. Lowen will get stunned up. And it's complete action on to the point. It's absolute carnage right here, right now for team support. They have gotten the point with that Mei. And while Sacredly is trying to get back in position, here we go with the Reaper also peeking. Can Reaper right now. Trying to get back in position. And Stereo gonna be able to get a kill along the way. Seasons are right now. Guinness will go down. This is Lucia though out in front. Reinhardt of Lowen deciding to stay to the front lines here. And the problem right now for team support is they are unable to step onto this point whatsoever. It's all about that tracking though. It's all about seeing how this is one against Nepal. Nice. That's a mute right there. But here we go now with the Genji. No reason to try to use this blade. Stereo on the other side. Grabbed on Surge. Sound barrier here from Raxus though to try and clear things up. And can Reaper even with a Death Blossom along the way. But neither DPS ultimate really getting much done here for the side of support. And with Dumbledore going for that whole hog instead, it feels like he is just trying to find a little bit more to push the opposition away. In the meantime, though, Reaper right now can Reaper back into the action. Punchik with Colas is also to boot. Coup de grace caught on the wrong side. Secretly tried to survive. But I don't think this is gonna work out whatsoever here for the side of support, because support decides to stay on, and that should be it for that capture. While I adjust my audio again, because this is way too freaking loud for myself. Like, holy crap. It was so loud, and I think it's still so loud, right? What do you guys think about the audio there? As Milson's decided to go for that Deadeye, and it's still sacredly looking around to try and catch out that Sombra, but no, support backing on out with the translocation. Here we go though with the Blizzard, and sacredly trying to go for a Winter Wonderland approach, but sees absolutely nothing. He freezes the snowball there instead, and no Ryusu though. And backing on out, still unable to charge up that EMP. Guinness though right now with that Gravity Surge as well, and he does catch out Dumbledore to boot. This is the Roadhog though out in front yet again. Coup de grace now with the Resurrection, and Ken Reaper gonna be in front of the opponents all by himself, but it's still that May, it's still that McCree working together. Never mind though, Low puts him to the floor, and now it's Dom versus that main tank. Milsons comes on back to keep the revolver hot and handy. It seems like here now this momentum is shifting back to team support, but it's still not the capture. Rax is now gonna get headshotted there though. Goodbye to that Lucio. In the end, that's gonna be the capture on back. That is that. Rip. That's an RIP there to Mr. Trakanok, but here comes the Whole Hog again. Dumbledore gonna be retreating Stereo in the meantime with Grafton Surge. And we'll see team support can hold the line here. Coalesces there for Funtrick trying to lead the charge, but it doesn't matter. Mills is though in the meantime with that Deadeye, and he has a good flag. Can he see anyone? Yes, he does on Guinness. Rex is though with a sound barrier. A little too late to save that Zarya, but this should allow them to set up for that EMP play. No reason. No. Okay. As Dumbledore decides to go for that Tool Hog to push people back. Nice EMP. Oh my god, what did I just see?
Score
That what did
1-0.
what did I just see? What did I just see? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'll just find good.
I need help here.
Okay.
I need help here.
Oh, I can't get over it. I honestly can't get over what I just saw. Did you guys see all that? Did you guys all see that? EMP, ready to go. Translocate to get the hell out of there, and no Ryusu feeling shame. Gonna be going for the Pharah instead. Mercy Moira gonna be into play instead. Ken Reaper on the Ash. And if you look at support, it's honestly a pretty meta composition. Besides the Pharah Mercy, of course, the Pharah kinda struggling right now into the meta. But you got that Ash, you got that Roadhog, you got that Zarya. That's a lot of damage here for team support to use in the first place. But Dumbledore right now gonna get hooked on up. And Ken Reaper will be able to get that kill. The Zarya though moving out in front. Guess getting into the front lines already. And can Taco Nacho Cat find anyone there? Seems like it's not gonna be the way to go. The Mercy though with the top up still. Coup de grace looking to keep the heals on. And Lone and Ken Reaper gonna get 2 kills for now. Dodo for Lone, looking to get back in position. Seems like though for support, they should be able to get the capture here. It really goes to show there's a lot of DPS on their side. They're breaking barriers, they're breaking anything in front of their ways. And team support mirroring with the Zarya Roadhog as well. So basically into the meta right now, it's all about doing damage no matter what the role you are in. You want to make sure that you can get the damage on, but if you're a support, you want to have that resurrection in order. Really good to pocket any kind of hit scan as well. But Kurt Milson's right now, he's playing that old school McCree, and you can really feel the sluggishness of this hero this time. In the meantime though, secretly gonna be setting on up to the point that he's on that Reaper. There we go though with a hook. Dumbledore gets the catch. That should be enough to get that takedown. Raxus though fading on away already. Still though the flashbang gets the connection. Milson's with Sue. Funtrick with a quick little reset as well. And team supports gonna be able to get the capture on back. Tiny Guinness making play support now. He wants to play support. There's everyone wants to play support. I don't know what to say. Kinda wish I could have made the Pugs now. There's something else. You can always make it Sadiq if you do have time. If you're available for today. Gravity Surge though is available, and I completely forgot to set up the stat sheet again. But here we go again. Milsons has gone to Safari. No Marisu gonna be flying on in at the same time, and Coup de grace with the Valkyrie into play. Dumbledore making it work. He gets 2 as well. It seems like here for team support, they're able to utilize their Roadhog to the best degree, keeping them alive no matter what. Milsons though on the other side with that Deadeye. And sneaky peeky with the McCree right now. Grabbing the Surge as well as the Nano Boost, both available here for team support. Looks like they're anchoring onto the site as of the moment. Good sleep right there, connecting onto Bob. He's like Ken Reaper, not really protecting that one so far. And with the Rocket Rage available, Inoriusu might be able to get a surprise kill or two. He's waiting for someone though. He's waiting for Punchik to come on through and save him. But no, it's gonna be the grab the Surge from Stereo instead. And Takonachi caught, making it an explosive finale with that fire grenade. Another easy takedown along the way. No heals equals no trouble whatsoever. And team supports just taking control of this game so far. 72% and counting. They just took this ball away from the opponents and ran away with it. So it really feels like this is something else truly. But this is the Whole Hog right now available for Dom. Dorado in the meantime ready with that Valkyrie. For the time being, a few right clicks here and there from the Zaryas, trying to trade blows no matter what. But for team support, they do just want to go for the push. They are going to use that Echo this time. And while Milsons is trying to play the counter, he's struggling to get those shots whatsoever. Milsons, though, looking for another target. And Oriusu dodging those shots, and what do we just witness again? Sticky Mouse though will connect. Milsons gets the headshot in time. Londo in the meantime with a Whole Hog. And right now, team support still in this fight. Londo winning that one out. This is why the Roadhog is such a good pick right now. Does so much DPS. And speaking of the DPS, Dumbledore still staying alive. There we go again with the hook. Trying to get the cancel on the heal. Eventually though, the take a breather cannot connect. And with that Deadeye, it's Milson zoning the opponents out. Team supports with a 2-0 lead.
Get in there.
Score 2-0.
There you go, guys. This is our first session of September. I still haven't updated the stats from all the way from June. I haven't really been feeling it in all honesty, but I will get to it eventually. I already started May. So I did May yesterday. Maybe if I do 1 month at a time, I'll be able to catch up before the next bug session. But here we go again. We got Sacred in this game with Milsons. Who else is here? Who, the Gra,
Bet you look at it every day.
Side Dumbledore, Stereo, and finally Taco, Nacho, Cat. Time on the right hand side, it's Guinness. Gonna play this one as well, Lone. No, Ryusu actually playing the Bastion of all things here in Sanctum. Ken Reaper, Arxis, and finally, do have Funtrick to round things up. So here we go again, supports versus team supports. There. Interesting team names, that's for sure. Everyone wanting to play support no matter what. Here we go with that Bastion, trying to play the recon mode as well as possible, but Milsons on that high ground right now. The McCree trying to take the flank, sees the Ash right there. And Reaper, he's in a spot of trouble. Secretly though, trying to push on forward with that Genji. And at the meantime, and so the Resoft Guinness gonna get caught out. Still power play here from Raxus though, trying to keep that Ash alive. Can he get the shots? His Dynamite burning him up, and Ken Reaper will eventually get that kill. But Milson's doing one better. He's doing these Deadeyes very, very quickly. But unfortunately for him though, Ken Reaper will eventually get the shots. And support though, gonna be contesting this point still. Dumbledore right now in position with that Roadhog. Hope coming on through, and eventually they will be able to get that capture. So far so good here for the blue hand side. They are able to start things off strong in this angle. And at the very least, Ken Reaper right now throwing that dynamite yet again. Milson though onto the high ground. Guinness gonna see him and do battle. On the other side, Sacredly has gotten two as well. Milson so creeping on forward. Here we go to Zarya at the same time. And seems like for team support, they're trying to anchor again into a more closer engagement. They do want to come on close. They do want to put a choke against the opposition. For now, they will be retreating. Londo with a hook. Gets a pick off. Opens things up for team support. So in any case, Orisa Roadhog composition. It's all about that halt and the hook. A lot easier to use nowadays with the latest patch. And Dumbledore caught napping. Will be saying goodbye there. Lone catching that target at the right time. There we go though with the anti-heal. But on the other side, it's going to be the same kind of case from Taco Nacho Cat. Here Dynamite though into play. Here we go with the Nano Boost as well. And no reason trying to charge things up. But he's struggling to find an angle. And Milsons instead answers back. Bob though into play. Ken Reaper going to be throwing that one to the other side. This ultimate is in a good angle, but for Stereo, he doesn't even care. He just pushes on forward through the Bob whatsoever. Taco Nacho Cat trying to go for the heals. Here comes that quick little combo though. Nacho Cat with Sacredly going for the Nano Blade. Third sticks around. And the only thing team support needs to do now is get that point back. They are going for the capture. Londo giving chase. He has gotten two so far. It seems like there's just so many different answers here from team support, especially with the Roadhog upload. As there you go, coup de grace caught. Duel right now. Dumbledore eventually gets that kill. Hulhog though is available. That's a boop right now for Funtrick. Luciana gameplay here from the red hand side. Interesting, no mercy for them, but that should be enough for them to get that capture. And in the meantime, no Risu dueling against the Genji. Both sides trying to play the off roll. Milsa still with that Deadeye, but no, it's a deflect there for Inoa. And he eventually gets that kill. Boop though coming on through Dumbledore as well as Funtrick trying to do the same old thing to each other. But eventually it's a Lucian that stands tall. He does have the sound barrier available. Dragon Blade is available here for Inoa Ryusa at the same time. This is the Genji designed to climb him up and back on out after a little bit of the poke there. He has a blade in hand. So in the meantime, supercharge is available. That should be the hull thrown on out yet again. Grab the search though for Stereo, and this is gonna be team support looking to find another angle here. But in the meantime, that's a boop right there from Funtrick, trying to play cheeky and sneaky in the corner. Grab right now onto the attack line, and here we go with the sand barrier after the Graviton search. The twin Black Star approach. Team support is trying to hold the line here, but still not gonna happen because Lone reels him in, gets that takedown. Goodbye to the Mercy there, and support right now, keeping alive no matter what. They've gotten 3 kills. They are trying to keep this one up. Guinness though, already with the Orisa here, looking to halt and stop Stereo to make it through to the other side. Eventually though, this is the Wrecking Ball stepping on over. Dumbledore also with a flank. And goodbye to Raxus there. Who does expect that there was going to be a Roadhog in that position? Nanoblade yet again secretly tried to make it count, but he's just getting beaten back by Guinness. This is the Orisa backing away at the right time. Eventually though, that's the Genji getting that kill. And with coup de grace right now in position, there we go again with the charge on it. Secretly he has gotten 2 so far though. And this Genji in the thick of things, trying to find an angle, trying to find another chain of kills. Milsons will help him out. And this is the blue hand side getting the points back.
Thanks.
There we go again, 73% and counting. For now though, secretly still keep an eye out. There though, trying to play the initiation. He will be forced to retreat instead because, well, this is the Wrecking Ball. Trying to survive no matter what. Wrecking Ball of Stereo though. Looking for a little bit of the boop action. Tries to get onto Raxus, but it doesn't work out. Lone instead with that first kill onto Takonachi Cat. And here we go with Ken Reaper throwing down that bomb. Still though, Dumbledore, danger close. Caught out by Lone instead. Good punish here from the side of support. And they are really trying to go for the reverse sweep here. Overtime, taking on down. They get the capture. And this desperate time here. Stereo though, gonna be getting the boop onto 2, but Lone brings him to the abyss. In the meantime though, it's up to Ken Reaper right now to get the value here. Can he get the dynamite to connect? Yes, he does. Can he get some kills with that flames? Yes, he does as well. Goodbye to coup de grace. Takonachi got just in his face. The Lucia right now trying to get the bully on. And eventually, it's the support getting the kill. Team supports, they are on the points. Can they finish things up? Good boop right there onto the Wrecking Ball. And that is that. That one boop to save them. And that should be the blue hand side taking the win 3-0 on our first game.
Play of the game.
Please don't mind EMP, thank you. Oh, off the ball. Unfortunate, right? There we go to grab. And there we go with the deaths. That's pretty much it. Pretty much it for that one. Big grab there from our Zarya, but in the end, that's gonna be that. Is walk back. Is walk back. Let's see. Yes, okay. For any subbers in the chats who wants to let these people in. And yeah. Ano ba natin gagawin? Okay. Sure then. I had my stream open the whole time. Unfortunate. Thank you, Lolon. Okay, Noah's number 1. He's in here too. 8 DPS now. XD. Paano ba? If this is how it works, then if no subs, sub me. Or Like, we can just fix it this way, guys. Yeah, game number 1. Done like that. And who else? Who else needs to grab a look? Yeah, I'm kind of hungry in all honesty. I wish I could eat, but sub me, okay? One more, guys. More, please. There you are. Cat, guys. This cat was the one. Was like, I'm gonna run away, and whoa! Run in front of the freaking computer. Why don't you? Why you gotta be like this, Yui? One more, guys, for VJ. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Just one more. Anyone. Help a brother out. Help a brother out for VJ. There you go. Let's call them blue and red. Make it pretty simple. And in the meantime, let's try to mix things up for a little bit here. Let's put VJ here with Lone, Walkhead, Rockanauts, Coup de Grace, Dom, and C. And actually, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I do want to put Coup de Grace here. Instead, Fun Trick there. Should be simple enough, right? At the same time, yeah, this should be good. This should be good. Let's try to figure this. Hello, guys. It's a dog. That's dog as well. Cats, dogs. So you can be casting with me now. It's time for you to prove how much of a caster you are. Technically, my sign in. I'm still pooping. Nice one shot. Yeah, just hop in when you're ready. What's this clip, Milson? This is a cat running in front of me. Oh, huge EMP. Wait, it's a Calamitous. How's the Vandal? Huge EMP. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I saw it happen before my eyes. But this should allow them to set up for that EMP play. No reason. No. Okay. I love it. I love it. It makes me laugh every single time I see it, in all honesty. But here we go, guys. We're going to be getting into our next one. It's Team Blue versus Team Red into this game. Second one of the night, we got Dorado for our map this time. Question is how this was one unfold. Who's still loading? Who's taking the sweet time to try and get into this game? A certain someone still trying to get into the action. What went on there? Wonder what went on there. Ra and Lone aren't think. So hopefully these guys can actually connect. Of course, are these Pinoy teams? More or less, these are Pinoy players. It's not teams per se. It's individuals. It's like Pugs, right? It's like the Valorant one. So basically, it's FFA to get into a team in Daks. I think right now into this game we have 9 or 10 people from the PH in this specific game. Raxis and DC are foreigners. Crocodile, I think he's also Filipino. I kind of forget sometimes, but everyone else here has participated in the New Wave Invitational, so it's pretty fun. But it's more or less just all about trying to enjoy. Broad got clipped. Yes, it did. Yes, it did in Noah. That is why I laughed. That is why I was just like, I couldn't stop myself. And OverRush PUGS. Never knew there was a PH Overwatch scene. This is cool. It's pretty dead. We finished a recent project called New Wave Invitationals, which was a 3-month thing with 8 Filipino teams. But for now, we're taking a break where I'm busy focusing on the Ace Cup for Pacific instead. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a very, very small scene. Not as active as it used to, but always been handling it, and hopefully we can get some good games as well. Rockanox is like, good luck, have fun. You got this, man. I think my boy here a little too toxic in the ladder, but at the very least he is looking to stay safe and looking to make that brig work in this game. So welcome back, guys. We are on Dorado, and Team Red gonna have Lone Secretly, Death Door 07, Bucket BJ Dato, and Coup de Grace versus Wilson's Patrick Trocanat, Dumbledore, Raxis, and Taco Nacho Cat. And Bucket already starting things off strong. Playing that Widowmaker, getting the angle. Dumbledore gonna get caught out there. Trocanat trying to go for the charge on in with that shield bash, and he's looking for a stun or two. Question is though, can the brig actually work in an instance like this? Seems like in terms of their geometry, in terms of their positioning, they're not really set up to play the brig per se. And for the time being, Milson's looking to make this Genji work. Here we go right now with a Gatling gun and Sentry Mode set up behind the Orisa. This is really good here for Team Blue because they are just using that backline to the best degree. This Bastion doing all he can. Draconaut in the meantime, keeping the Mace in the face up. That's a good start here for the defense because they will be able to stop whatever kind of push is happening there. No, Carly Bear, you can always hop on in and find someone to bully Milson's back. That's how you do it. And there you go. Of course, you can be the one doing all the bullying yourself. But we are on Dorado. It's time for a fiesta. It's time to see how this is going to unfold because this is a Bastion Cup that works out for Milson so far, set up by the Winto. Interesting enough though, our tanks are all the way in the front line, and Milson's gonna get to backstab their coup de grace! Looking to play his namesake, Sneaky Peeky on the Ash, and that's a really good pickup here from the side of Team Red. Coup de grace right now in the back line as well. Dynamite connects, and really good angle here from our Ash so far, but here we go again. Puncher now looking to contest. Wakado in the meantime, taking care of those gadgets, taking care of TNC, and Lone in the meantime, even catching out to Raxus there. The power of the Roadhog in the hands of Lone, looking really scary, and really feels like that one opening made by Coup de grace making a big difference. Lone though with the whole hog, but there's too many bullets there from the Bastion, and with Zarya abound here for the side of Team Blue, that's Echo going for a duplicate. Dumbledore gets someone burly enough to play the tank line. And the defense holding on yet again. Gravito Surge even catching out Falcon. And that's just goodbye to this guy. Adding insult to injury there. But Milson's fun trick. Rakana.
I'm on it.
We also have Dumbledore, Praxis, and finally Arxis and Taco Nacho Cat. Time for the other side. We got Lone, got Sacred.
Sorry.
That force here as well to keep us company yet again. With, of course, the bomb thrown out here by Coup de grace, but Milson's gonna at least get another takedown. Now it's still Bob in front of him, so he has to take his sweet time to take care of that one. Rakanaut with the rally, and Team Blue looking to survive with that Bastion in. So look at these positioning though from the Orisa and the Diva. They're really trying to protect one another. Then Gordo with a Marathon Surge here because the self-destruct up in the air, and it doesn't get too much done. Rax is still brawling against DC. The Zarya trying to get the damage on. Dumbledore in the meantime flying on the round like a moth in the flame, and VJ Dato is the one cooked up instead. Coup de grace though moves over to that Sombra this time. And the question is, can he get the EMP in time? Because there we go with the hack onto Funtrick. Oh, it doesn't even connect. This is going to be the Diva, though, unable to get back into the mech anytime soon. And with the Amp Matrix there, Milson's trying to get DPS on, but still, this Bastion is surviving for a little bit, but not for long, because that's Inyatsa adding up to the DPS. The red-hand side now pushing forward. And one last chance perhaps to Draconaut to try and contest. Here we go though with the shield bash on in. Ball falls to the hand of Coup de grace, and the red hand side gonna be able to get that capture at the last moment. Zigzag. It's a zigzag right there, good sir. For now, at the very least, we are going to see our second point enabled here as I'm just quickly listing down all our names. But here we go again with that duplicate. Waka turning into the Diva, a very cost-effective steal whatsoever. I really feel like going for the Diva is a really good choice on the Echo because there's so many ways to get so many lives and so many ultimates at the same time. But not like that there, Waka. Caught on the inside, Milsons will get that takedown. Dumbledore though duplicating the Sombra, and question is, can he actually get a good hack or two? He's close to the EMP already. Gonna be surprising if the Sombra will be not going for that suicide EMP, because there you go already, getting the hack on the 4. That EMP getting the connection, and at the very least Dumbledore can try and get it again. He already takes care of the Zarya there, turns back into the Echo after the duration is drained out. And Bucket is the target. Focusing beam, adding on to the amplification, and the blue hand side holding on yet again. Now, of course, Carly, of course, you are always welcome. You and Coco, a tag team Shandon, always enjoyable to see. But for now, Milson's the big bully with that Bastion. A very surprising pick out of nowhere. But this is configuration tank available here from Milson's. Play a little more mobile compared to before, because it's time for the cannon fire to sing. Lodo with that hook, trying to get the shutdown, but using this opportunity, Dumbledore already picking up VJ Dato, and Wakado in the meantime catching at the Bastion. A little bit of an opening here for the red hand side, even though they lost 2. EMP though from Coup de grace, gonna be able to get 4, but still not enough because there's not enough follow-up. Where's the damage right now from Wakado? Nowhere to be seen. The blue hand side sticking together, making it count, keeping each other alive even in the test of time. Taco Nacho Cats And the boost now available here for Diana. The other side though, Dumbledore floating on around. You have this Orisa trying to get the hell out of there. 30 seconds though left on the cards. Raxus holding close to this payload. Hakdo connecting from coup de grace yet again. Grab the surge right now from DC, catching out to the Orisa after that fortify. But as I say that, there we go again with the fortify there. VJ Data though flying on around, gets the resurrection onto Bucket after the Valkyrie pop. But Dumbledore looking pretty shiny with the duplicated Zarya. Grabs on surge into play again. Trans though already from Sacredly, but fortunately for Lone, he gets hit by that fire grenade yet again. Overtime not ticking on down. Mills is in the meantime on the high ground there. And the question is, can anything happen here for the offensive? Seems like no, because that Bastion is safe and sound. Dumbledore cleans up house as well. And that is that. The red hand side unable to get past the midpoint mark. Team Blue holding on with a Bastion.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
So switching those sides, here we go again. Gonna be getting into another brawl.
Initiating match.
Question is though, the question is, what can Team Blue do on this offensive? Zarya Hog ZZ. Funny thing, it used to be troll flick, now it is meta. How the turns have tabled. Operator Vandal, bro.
Ready for battle.
I just wanted to play Winston. No playing Winston here. Ever. I'm surprised though that Wilson isn't answering back. He's whipping out his own. I played this game to pick Hog. Okay. That's true. True. Sometimes you just find one hero that you like enough, and that's pretty much it. And you're pretty much good to go, right? There's so many choices, but you're happy with what you got. You're happy with your picks, and you might as well happy with what you play. I won't tell. At least don't call it an Eno EMP. Diamond pick best gun.
1.
Vandal C meta. What do you mean? True. Here we go now with Wilson's. Going to tear things apart. He's looking to set up onto that payload. For now though, it's going to be a Sigma and a Roadhog. So it's more of the stun approach here from Deathcore and Lone. So it's more of that CC. He's looking to find the equation, looking to find the hook as well. It's a little interesting to actually see the stabilization from the Sigma Hog pump. But besides that, they are trying to use the barrier to the best degree. Also so, build a Bastion, but Deathcore gets in his face. Kinetic Grasp really well timed. And he is going to get a lot of help from those bullets. Rocanato with the shield bash on in, trying to push on forward, but you can really see the struggles there of that Brigitte. You can't really go mace in the face without any support. And speaking of the support, this is just going to be the red hand side holding the line with their tank line instead. Secretly though, on the Mercy so far. Have people get the res here after the freeze. Coup de grace really helping Minats in a situation like that. Lone also with a pick off onto Milsons yet again. Raxus though in the meantime looking for the duel, but he loses out the hook battle. Eventually though, he hooks second, wins out that game. Bulldog is available, less HP there onto Lone as well. Helping out the blue hand side. That very least catch this pesky Road Dog. Pick up main and play forever. Yes indeed guys. Oh, it's time to accelerate. But speaking of acceleration, they do need to get the push on. Dumbledore again. Way to pick up onto Wacked. Sticky bombs though to the ground. Diana right now gonna get caught out as well. And DC with those blocks catching out 3. Beautiful eye field though set up by TNC. And Milson's keeping alive yet again. He has to break through the ice wall though. And here comes Rocknut with that rally as well. Here comes the freeze though. The defense trying to hold the line with the Blizzard. And with Rocknut onto the side. Unfortunately, it's not giving the armor there to the Bastion. Eventually, Wacked gets enough burst damage done. That will be a takedown there. And flying yet again. This is going to be a few tailwinds up in the air here for Wacked. Further against these racks there. Focusing beam, sticky bombs going to be very effective against that Roadhog. But still not enough thanks to the top up from the support line. So available here for TNC. They're all about these heals right now, making sure that they can send that Apnan 6. Very quick gameplay here from the blue hand side. And with the configuration tank also from Bastion, that should be enough to wrap things up. Pulled pork indeed with Dumbledore and Raxus looking to get that kill. The Sigma no Deathcore unable to do anything about that hook. Raxus really playing this Roadhog to the best degree. Really good timing here. Okay. That wall, though, from coup de grace. Really interesting to say the least, but the May gonna be retreating yet again. Funtrick, though, in the meantime, moves over to the ball. Ball hog, another good way to control the action. For now, Pile Drivers 2 connects, but Sacredly, they get topped up. We'll be able to retreat. Time, though, is running out for the defensive here because they are running out of space to work with. Here we go again. Dumbledore flying on the round. Avoids the hook at the right time. Payload needs to get contested. But here comes Milsons in behind yet again. Nana boost onto the Sigma. No one's touching though. No one's touching. Someone needs to get back in position. And Deadcore is there with the glow on over. But Dumbledore gonna get that another takedown yet again. Milsons though in the meantime gonna be on the backside. And here we go with the Pod Driver connecting onto two. Fluxo really gonna get focused onto Milsons. And this Bastion trying to go for the duel. But Deadcore will eventually get that kill. Still though, someone needs to stay onto the point. BJ Dado getting rezzed on up. Lone in the meantime. Surviving for the time being. And with the rally online, this is Draconaut trying to make this armor work. Blizzard though on the other side. This is going to be pretty effective here for the side of Coup de Grace. And the question is, can Team Blue finish this one up, wrap things up? Buttrick's trying to go for a boot bar 2. I feel though is set there. What happened there to the... What was up? What was going on there with that I feel? Apparently, because Wucket is glowing, he is gonna get all his abilities glowing as well. Matrix though still set there. Counter Matrix right now from TNC. And the question is, who can actually use that one to the best degree alone though with that takeoff? Dumbledore up in the air. The Echoes right now trading blows. Wucket still finding an angle. And with Buttrick in the front line, this is the Wrecking Ball right now trying to wreck house. But still, this is the Hamster staying on alive. Wilson so in the meantime sees Lone there. And it's just bullet storms abound. There we go with the end of that one. The Bastion will wrap things up, and Team Blue take that victory.
Play of the game.
Bastion gameplay from Mr. Milsons. Very, very pesky, but sacredly on the Zenyatta play of the game. Throws those balls down, and at the very least, our Zenyatta kicking the Orisa where it counts. That's gonna be that. That's gonna be a victory right there for the blue hand side. And well played for a sneak peeky Bastion pick. Have wood. Price in the Never mind. Okay. I got exposed, not healing. It's all good, guys. It's all good. So we do have a lot of people now. I do think we have to go for captains instead, so no problem. Okay. Lots of people. Yes. Soul is Shock Rizal, captain number uno. More captain, guys. One more captain. Sacred DPS support. Hey Coco. Thank you to my bud. Who else? More captain, guys. More captain, guys. Who else wants to be the leader of a squadron? Okay. Sub mini. So blue here. Up that way. Game number 3. Shock is first pick above, and Lone gets map. Or no worries, no worries. Well, we have a draft going. Actually, eat dinner. Yes. You need to eat. I was basically trying to catch up with so many things today. Teka, calamitos. Okay. Yeah, later. Sorry about that, guys. It's kind of hard when I have such a weird body clock and then oh shit, I prepare for pug. And then my cat disappeared. Started late because of a lot of those things. But hey, at least got some good going. Man. Of course, if you guys do want to join, you know, add up that. COVID Monkaes. What's happening to you? Okay. Katana chart OW. Sorry, this is the mukbang segment of the stream, guys. Stock nuggets too. Set this up real quick. Still here. Got Guinness, Stereo, Matrix, Desire, Dinks, and Ken Reaper. What is up? Okay, of course it is friends only. Stereo and okay. Problems there. Next on the list, who is there as well? Lone now gets one. Who is this here as well? Apparently he joined in. 1, 2, 3, 5. Doc gets one more. And I don't think any of the +2 can play, so we should be able to go through everyone pretty simply. No worries about that. At the very least, we got some new to enjoy. Here, one, yeah. Because it's back. No, no fatalist. No. What else is gonna be looking to play? Shock can pick between Ken Reaper and Vatrix, so that's gonna be that. Got our roles set up, team. We're good to go, guys. No worries about that. Lone Shiver, Norisa, Dinks, Cuz Vatrix versus Shock, Rizal, Calamitous, Stereo, Guinness, Desire, and Camper. Not bad teams whatsoever. I love it already. And find out what our next map will be very, very soon. Is wait on what Mr. Lon says. Okay, ito na naman tayo. Fuck this. Nakakapabagabag. Here we go again. We're doing this in Valorant. We're doing this here too, so no worries about that. Kings Row will be our map. Absolute classic to say the least. Can't go wrong with that. On what team? Shock Rizal is here on the blue hand side. Lead there as well. Stereo, Guinness, Dire, finally, and now on the red hand side. Yeah. Of course you do. Got Lone, Shiver, no Ryusu, alongside Dinks, and Vatrix. So go again. Waiting on for Mr. Give us a team. Kapabagabag. Dark Lone. Favorites. Team IDK is back into action. And our map, of course, will be the classic King's Row. So here we go again, guys. Next map, next game. Get into this one. Kabag versus IDK. So, classic names yet again. One coming in from Valorant, Callum versus Dinks. Here we go again. Will we see Tracer versus Tracer action though? That's gonna be a question there. I do feel like that's the plan of action, right? I feel like that's what we're looking into. To see Tracer action versus Tracer action. I'd love to see Dinks Tracer. So Callum doesn't play the Tracer. Has been a very Tracer-centric.
Ready for battle.
Check this out.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I've killed someone for less than that. Want some candy?
Have some Lucy oh oh.
Want some candy?
Have some Lucy oh oh.
Want some candy?
No, I was just eating. I just finished my food.
Justice delivered.
Okay. Good. Let's go into the game. Who is playing here? I love you too, Shock. IDK versus Nakakapagpabagabag. And here we go again. Ryan and Desire. Classic stuff here from Shock Rizal and Desire. We got Calamitous on that, but Ken Reaper gonna be, of course, on the Reaper. And the Mercy Bap composition here from the side of Stereo and Guinness. The Bap right now kind of a little bit weaker on the region first side, so it's going to be pretty interesting how Guinness is going to be looking to compensate to get a quicker app matrix. Speaking of slow, we got Calamitous on McCree. A very, very slow hero not to play. Shiver though on that Widowmaker. Dinks on that Tracer. More reflective of the meta. And I like this comp here from IDK. You'd think for back then, like, why the hell are they running Bull and Hog? But this is the comp right now. This is the meta to play into. Interesting enough, though, they're playing that Lucio, which isn't really necessary. But Calamitous actually catching out Shiver there. Dinks, though, just wrecking us with a Tracer. Really showing the power of a hard carry. Zipping on around up, Calamitous eventually gets that kill again. Flashbang doesn't connect, and no reason trying to get the hell out of there. 2 ticks now taken. There we go with the hook at the same time. And this is IDK knowing what to do in a game like this, in a map like this, and getting the initial capture on King's Row. There you go, guys. It's lone right now. Dynamite lit up, yes, back on the hell away. Team IDK with a very, very good start into this game. It really goes to show, when you know what you're doing, you're going to be able to do great, great things into this matchup. But this Desire now going to get hooked on up. Dr. Rizal trying to go for the saving grace with that shield. And it seems like, though, in terms of shield break, it isn't as strong as you would expect. As the headshot right canal connects onto Paycheck. Callum, though, still charging up that dead very quickly. And Shiver tried to go for the jiggle peek action, but he's not getting it whatsoever. Callum looking to survive it. No worries, though, with the mines. And it is going to be IDK right now. Looking to roll on around yet again. Can Reaper, though, stuck on the other side. Guinness trying to roll on in. Desire, though, with that Garrett the Surge at the same time. But Nakakapagpabagabag still struggling to hold the line here. Really goes to show that in terms of shield HP and amount of damage to try to do, it's just not working out whatsoever here for Nakakapagpabagabag. Still though, Lone gonna go in on over. Desire trying to crouch and survive, but it doesn't happen. Shiver though in the meantime with that Widowmaker. The headshot will connect onto Ken Reaper. Matrix also trying to play the aggression, but Ken Reaper leaving that mob alone means that you are gonna be able to get a kill for free no matter what. In a case like this, Half Matrix still available. There we go with the hook. Lone again being as pesky as can be. And you can see the struggles to Shock Rizal. Reinhardt versus Roadhog. Kind of meme nowadays. Diggs gonna be able to push on forward with the McCree as well. The 120 lang headshot ng Sheriff. It's slower, by the way. Dispatch. just an FYI. McCree is kinda a little iffy to say the least. But in Norisu, at the very least, getting the poop on to Ken. For now though, we'll see if these mines can make a connection or two. IDK trying to roll on forward. And at the same time, these are going to be the minefields in the back line yet again. The Mercy trying to go for the pocket. Guinness, though, with a knife field yet again to keep them alive. And Londo with that hook into a takedown. And it's still time for Shock Rizal to go for that charge. No reason though, back into the action. We got a Torbjorn this time for Ken Reaper. Looking to at the very least stop this ball from rolling on the round. But the problem right now, there's a lot of hit scan here from Daks and Shiver. They can play a long range game and easily shut down any kind of turret setup. Dodo, all about the heals here from Kuz. Badasa trying to make sure that everyone is going to be coming on home. And there we go again with the Brawl. Desire right now on the Roadhog. I like this a lot better here from the side of the blue hand side. And nakapagpagabag trying to survive with the Amp Matrix in front. Shock Rizal though charging on in. There we go though with the hook on the lone. And with the Valkyrie into play, never mind. It's still going to be a boop there from Inorisu. Bowling and rolling yet again. We saw him already. He a highlight on the last one. And Daks priming that Deadeye. This is allowing IDK to really push on forward. Minefield though is set on up. Shock Rizal gonna get bum rush there. Calamitous right now on the Tracer as well. And he is gonna be zipping on around. Ken Reaper though! This is a Torbjorn trying to play it clutch. Danger close with the Torb. Eventually, it does get 3. What a way to go though. Nakapagpapagabag using this Tracer Torbjorn composition to actually hold the line. And you can see the DPS clutching that one out in the way that you would not expect. I love it when you say nakapagpapagabag because I bring out my Filipino accent basically. And it's a pretty hard word to say honestly, unless I can read it out loud. Anyway, here we go again with a pulse bomb. Nakakapagpabagabag looking for that push. Shiver though in the meantime with a tactical visor. And here we go with the aimbot as well. I-Field now set up though onto the side. And we'll see if the ball and the hawk can find an anvil here. Still though rolling on forward. They try to go for the turret first, but the Multicore is there to get a hot sticky mess onto the floor. IDK though at least punching Calamitous. Shiver going through the flames and actually catching out Ken Reaper there with a little bit help from Vatrix. Shock Rizal also charging in just to die. It feels like the lives here of Nakapagpapagabag are just absolutely forfeit, but can Desire actually go for the hook and the kill onto the Ana? Seems like that's the target, because right now will get felled. So at least it's a pretty good pickoff to start things off. Lucia on right now, no second chances. Valkyrie here from Stereo as well, flying on the round. And with Callum into the fray, he is again getting in position to go for the brawl. Roadhog ultimate though from Desire. Here comes the Hog tossing that wrecking ball into the abyss. And in Norisu, can he make it to the other side? Yes, he does. Seesaw motion, absolutely something he's punished and something he has practiced for so long.
Hey.
Animation change for Visor. I think it's a same old thing, but it's still Shiver having the angle here. Callum going on down, pull some though in behind, and Orisu though with those mines yet again. And Team IDK gonna be at the very least looking to find the ball on over one more go. It's still all about the disruption, this wrecking ball in the back line right now. Guinness though in the meantime, Amp Matrix still available. Nakapagpapagabag looking to survive here, but no, Shiver already catching out Stereo there. Guinness in the meantime with that Amp Matrix going for the top of there. Callum though in the meantime still on that Tracer, looking to make a difference in the back line. And at the very least trying to find out that Ana, but Daks winning out that duel with the flashbang into play. Halo right now coming closer and closer. This is a Deadeye that can be remembered. Shock Rizal going for the charge will be felled. And here comes a Lucio, but he dies so quickly that this is gonna be IDK finishing up the map with 1:43 on the clock.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Team IDK can really see that the present is just superior to the past. And with the composition that suits the meta nowadays, they are able to just overrun the first 2 points. I do like the adjustments though from Nakapagpapagabag because they were able to set up in a way to use that Tracer, use that Torbjorn on that third point. Unfortunately though, still wasn't enough. Too much of a big time bank there. In the end, you can see the results, but not bad whatsoever. Not a bad defense on that third point, but IDK this time do have the advantage. They are gonna go for that defense. They have the confidence that they finished up the map a while ago, so they can keep it up the way that they want to play. Of course, guys, we'll be going as long as we can. This is only our third game of the session. Thank you guys for tuning on in, and thank you guys for coming for today. For now, bro, gonna be littered with bullets again with a Bastion here for Shiver. On the other side, though, Calamitous on this Widowmaker. Now, the 35 bullets, it takes 5 though per shot, so effectively a little less ammo in the chamber. At the very least, you have a better way to protect yourself with the AR. There is a little bit of fall off from very far away, but it only affects a few spots in very certain maps, so Feels like for Callum, at the very least, he can still play the Widowmaker the way he wants to play. In any case, though, in order to use it this time on his rectum ball. All about comfort, ball and hog connection. Hog and ball torture sounds kinky, but it really is what it is. Alone with the flag, catching out Ken Reaper. Desire also falling down to the hand of the buy grenade. And Cuz making sure that there are no heals whatsoever. Shiver, though, in the meantime, playing the back line. Gonna be sitting by the archway. Interesting spot here for the Bastion. Since the offense is playing a Lucia right now, wouldn't be surprised if they can just bum rush their opponent there and then. But for Shiver, at least, he's teabagging Stereo, one of his dear friends. And the problem here for Nakakapagpabagabag is they're running this double hit scan, and they're going for that Lucia pick here. I don't really think it's gonna work out for them. I'd love to see them play either the Mercy or the Zenyatta instead. But Calamdas is making anything work with a headshot onto Daks. Soldier 76 going on down. Cuz in the meantime trying to go for the flank there, trying to go for the sideways action. But at the same time, Calamdas on top of the statue and looking for a target or two. Unfortunately, though, the Wrecking Ball doesn't have a head when he is tucked in like that. And with Matrix on this Baptiste, he's just getting shot after shot yet again. App Matrix now available. One trying to get the hell out of there. And Shock Result charging on forward. This is the Reinhardt right now looking for a duel. But unfortunately, no one is honorable enough to go for a single combat with him. Shiver instead with the Bastion in a good spot. Configured attack available, shredding the shield, getting those takedowns. And goodbye to 2 lives so very quickly. Life expectancy in Overwatch a lot lower than it was before. Calamdas right now trying to get the hell out of there. He's trying to find a little bit of a spot again. Missing the shots though onto the Ana. Callum has to shake that one off. Desire though in the meantime with a Whole Hog. And it seems like here for Nakakapagpabagabag as they are running out of time right now. But Ken Reaper has gotten 2 so far. Seems like that sound barrier from Seri really helping them out. That's gonna be the hook to get him out of that sentry mode. Good shot there from Ken and Desire. And this Calamdas on the high ground yet again. And Norris is right now trying to get the hell out of there. Soldier 76 though of Daks. Going for the attack visor, but he's stuck on the inside. He will get felled. And that is that. Nakakapagpabagabag. They finish up that first stick, looking for the second. And at the very least, they were struggles, sure. But they will be able to get that capture. Question is though, what's the game plan right now for the next 2 sites? Because it's Desire now. Sleep Dart then hooked up. Gonna get Whole Hog there, but Lone still falls. I feel well timed there from Guinness. Callum on that Widowmaker still popping off to the best degree. This is the Widow show, and we will see if the sniper can get a little bit more. Shock Result though, he's the one on the point, interesting enough. Guinness in the meantime pushing forward with everyone else. And it seems like here the strat for Nakakapagpabagabag has to be them looking to get in position, looking for them to at the very least look for a pick or two. And make sure they can find a takedown out of nowhere. Daks is on his Tracer. It's going to be pesky, but he's going to get caught out by Stereo and Ken Reaper there. A little too much damage to handle. That is that for our flanker. But on the other side, apparently Lone catching at Callum. This is attack mode 2, remember, because here we go with the cannon fire. Guinness now throwing that eye field yet again. And he's been saving so many lives with the eye field, but here we go with a Whole Hog from Desire. And this is just going to be a last time for Shiver that will not work out whatsoever. And nowhere used to though by the pub. Mines are set up. It seems like the push here from the offense finally gonna get slowed down. Nakakapagpabagabag looking to survive here, looking to go for the push. Shock Result coming back in position as well. But time is ticking here for the offensive. They didn't have the biggest time back to start with, and right now they have 240. That's still a responsible and a respectable time back, but at the very least, we'll be able to try and find an angle here. Can't refer though with that takedown. Pulls bomb throw to the floor. And there we go with the eye field again. Guinness he's been Messiah in all honesty. He's been saving so many lives with those eye fields. And even though they're going to lose out in this fight again, they are, at the very least, going to be survived by their Baptiste no matter what. And never mind though. Seems like supposed to soon Desire with that Whole Hog. Allows space to be created here for Nakakapagpabagabag. Now, can Desire get that one hook to catch out things though? That will be the question there. Callum though in the meantime coming back with the rest of the crew. And used to way too late to contest that one. Nakakapagpabagabag given a point there for free. And this will give them a really good chance to actually finish up this map. In any case though, Lone still with a Whole Hog into play. Now, with the eye field set on up, Matrix trying to do the same old thing Guinness is doing. But this Tracer versus Tracer duel is what I've been looking for so far. And Callum versus Daks gonna be going for a battle here. Still though, Sleep Dart went for the connection. There we go with the Baptiste in behind. And Lone actually catching out Ken Reaper there first. But then the Nano Boost into play, top of is into play. Callum right now in the back line yet again. Shock Result with a charge, but Callum taking too many bullets there. And goodbye to the Tracer and 150 HP in one fell swoop. You can really see though the power of the Roadhog and those bullets just compounded with the heaviness of that hook. Think so. Catching out Shock Result after Lone hooks him up, but Ken Reaper on the other side and able to get that counter kill. And with Calamita sipping on the round, Daks is trying to do the same, but he's going to go for the Roadhog first. At the very least, it's going to be a quick full spawn, but never mind. Desire with a Whole Hog into play. Ken Reaper though on the other side with that Deadeye. And Guinness in the meantime, and Matrix is here. Nakapagpapagabag, looking to survive as much as possible. Thanks though in the back line, gonna be felled by Desire. Here comes the duplication though from Shiver. And can he actually use his McCree to the right angle? That's the question there. He's in the backline right now. Shock Result is just ignoring this guy. But it seems like it was the right call because that is the duplicate running out of time. Stereo also with an amazing sound barrier. This is Nakapagpapagabag cleaning up house. And the question here is, can they actually get a better time back than their opponent? The odds were against them, but they are able to do so. What a game so far. The attack will be first on the IDK side. Did not expect a result like this, but there you go. Nakapagpapagabag finishing it up as well with 4 seconds extra. A lot of confidence on both sides, but IDK, I really feel that their defense a little lackluster there. Trying to go for pickoffs that don't really pan out too much. They don't really have a defensive nature. And that's sometimes the problem of a very, very heavy DPS comp, is you kind of forget that you're supposed to play as a team in a way. Pickoffs can be effective. They can really turn the tides, but it's not enough. You need to make sure that you're able to stop that payload. And with Shock Result on that Reinhardt, there's an anchor point that these guys can rely on.
Top of the world.
Give me a sec, guys. Of course, on the... Posting something real quick on the socials. Yeah, we're gonna go into our second round. Because these guys, both finishing this map up, really goes to show awesome competition here in the Pugs no matter what. Even though we're just playing it for fun, looking to make sure that the community has a way to come together from time to time. It really feels like everyone is on the same page, everyone is on the same level in a way. And sure, there are stalwarts here, sure there are stars, but it feels like overall, everyone is just looking to have some fun with one another. So here we go again. Thoughts on the new patch, Mr. Daks? It doesn't change anything, honestly. The meta is still the meta. Or are we talking about that? But Overwatch-wise, the meta is still the meta. It does nothing. It just kind of gets rid of BAP a little more. It kind of gets rid of McCree completely. And that's it. Ashe will still be played. Ana will still be played. Widow will still be played. Tracer will still be played. Hog will still be played. That's the big one there. So it's not gonna do anything, in all honesty. And the thing is, many tournaments right now, as this is IDK all over the point already and taking a really good control of it. Many tournaments right now will be running on the previous patch anyway with the OP Hog. So Ace will be on the previous patch. Overwatch League would be on the previous patch. So it doesn't really matter in so many ways. So that's that. IDK though, making sure this defense doesn't matter what the whole. Calamita's hitting that wall. He's getting chased after by the Lucio. And Callum, Trigger Discipline, hiding on the side. He's going for the one clip onto the Lucio. Can he get that takedown? No, it's not enough damage. And it's still Matrix, so will fall, but Shiver is there to clean up house and cleave the opponents into 2. So first point taken here by IDK at the very least. See what Shiver is up to here. Shuriket's gonna get thrown on at Dragon Blade now available here for Shiv. And he's one of those Genji mates looking to enjoy his time on the Cyborg Ninja. For now, he has to retreat because that's so many forces on the other side. Nakapagpapagabag though, looking to hold onto the Arcway already. Very, very close defensive. Nanoblade though into play. And Shock Result trying to go over the pin, but he doesn't get it. Guinness can't save himself, so he will fall there. And what an opening made by Shiver. Because helping him out at the same time. Overtime not ticking on down. There though, gonna get booped on the round. At the very least, it is Lone finding that target. Team IDK. 4-3 scoreline right now. So Contesto and Callum is just like, hey guys, I'm right here. Please don't forget about me. And you're retreating though for the time being. Pulse Bomb though is available. And he's waiting for the deflect! And Shiver will get baited there. Callum Very happy about what he's done. He's also going to bait out that hook zone opening made here by the Tracer. You'd think that that was going to be a small time thing, but no, it's a big deal. Because without that hook, it's going to be an opportunity here for Shock Result to get that pin. He's going for the charge hit again. Good sound barrier though into play. Desire in the meantime, getting that hook on over. And while Shock and Ken going to get 2 apiece, this is Callum going to be in the backline yet again. All about the Tracer rounds though. This is going to be the Pistols singing on into the blues. And with those opportunities made by the Tracer, this is going to be the defense surviving. Nakakapag Babagabag preventing a 2nd-point capture there.
Thank you.
Let's try.
Score 3-4. Switching
Very well
sides.
played there by the Tracer. Calamitous. Always a smart cookie when he needs to be.
Initiating
It really feels like all his knowledge has gone into game sense, gone what to do. And I love what he just did. I honestly love what he did there. Baiting out the opponents with a pulse bomb after the deflect. And at the same time, getting that hook out. Allows these guys to actually get back in
ready
position.
for battle.
Hello. Hey.
Here we go again.
Hey.
What is up? Nakakapagpabagabag. Gonna be back into action. And they are gonna be on the attack this time. Very winnable here for the blue hand side. There is a good chance for them to take this one to the bank. Question is though, how will they do it? Will they stick on to the comp that they're running right now? Because it kind of works out in a way.
Statistically, I've wasted less than most.
So it's all about those Tracers.
Greetings.
See what Callum is up to. Pretty sad, Shell. Shout out to Mr. Edmund who uninstalled Overwatch again. Just because there's no NWI, apparently. That's all you need. And shout out to Mr. Billy. I hope you're there, or someone can give this a message. Can someone please tell Billy that comp ends tomorrow for Overwatch? So we might have to slog through 5 games, either today or tomorrow, whatever. Here we go, Desire. Gonna be at the very least getting that first kill. He's looking for another target, and at the Roadhog, looking pretty juicy there to actually catch one at taking another target though. Things also falls to the hand of this Roadhog, and Desire, a really good debut here, using this off-tank to the best degree. Callum though in the meantime dueling it again. Onto the high ground right now, Shiver goes. And a very, very quick change of pace in terms of this game. A while ago, we saw the side of Nakakapagpabagabag try to play an older composition and they struggled heavily. Now they're running a more meta composition with the Tracer, the Mercy, the Ana, and the Roadhog. And they're doing a really good job at getting those pickoffs. Goes to show though, it's really all about that damage right now. And Desire gonna be at the very least catching one out. Tracer of Calamitous zipping on around again. But now though, still another pick off. Desire, this guy is just on fire right now. And he's just getting kill after kill after kill. Still though, another hook, another takedown. Shiver! Gonna be ice cold after all of that, but I think Daks is doing the same thing that Callum just did a while ago. He's going for the recall right now, trying to get the tracking on. Pulse bomb though, coming very, very close. This is the Wrecking Ball, looks to survive as well. Ana of Guinness looking to hold the line, but overall, this is really good here for Nakakapagpabagabag because they are, for IDK rather, because they are stalling for time. This is gonna be putting them in an overtime slate there. While Ken Reaper goes for the Deadeye, he is desperate to find the kill, but he will see no one. Desire instead with a Whole Hog. Mind to the play. Nomoriusu has done his job. It's all up to the rest of IDK to figure something out. And I do believe the best thing they can do right now has to be getting that blade on hand. Shiver needs to survive for a lot longer than this. Basic Zone will go down. Lone gonna be butting heads and Shock Result. And the Buy Grenade there from Guinness. Gonna at least allow Desire to get another set of kills. And this Roadhog has been absolutely popping. Callum has gotten 2 so far. It has been Callum and Desire. CNT, Cloak and Dagger. Trying to make sure that this is a victory here for Nakakapagpabagabag. But in Nomoriusu trying to go for the last stand again. It doesn't matter because this is the end. This is Nakakapagpabagabag winning it out 5-4.
Victory.
Great game though on King's Row. Could have gone either way, but in the end, adjustments made at the right time.
Play of the game.
Play of the game though on Ken Reaper's side. And this Torbjorn, low-key surprising. Look at him just run into the opponents. Get in front of Daks. Get in front of Shiver. Get in front of the Ana, because it has that. Even though he blows up in the end. Sneaky peeky with that small frame. And Nakakapagpabagabag.
Epic.
Nakakapagpabagabag. I don't know. I think I've been saying the team name wrong, but whatever. nakakapagpabagabag, nakakagago ang team name na to. That is that. Victory. Or, well, the blue hand side. And I realize right now, this AMD hoodie kind of reminds me of the Money Heist stuff. So, all I need now is the Dolly mask, and I'm good to go. Claire, do you still have the mask? Realize, ano ko, how red is it? Ngayon ko lang napansin. Ngayon ko lang napansin. But here we go, guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Lone. Okay, who else? Who else? Who's still here? Oh, gimme.
Hey, you gotta
We're gonna go for cosplay right now in a minute. And thanks for the follow there to Bonsatsky Pisu. That one. Okay. So anyone else hopping out? We still have people, 2 captains again. So we can be good to go. Hello, Green. Welcome back. Wake up, wake up. How do I look? It's bagay as fuck. Happy Halloween, guys. Halloween. The headset makes it hard to fit it. Honestly, because I need a Halloween costume there. What? Oh. Okay. It's perfect. Honestly, it works out really well. Not gonna lie. Oh. Okay, guys, so you already know what my Halloween costume is. You got this. Got this. Stop. Wait, see Nick. Long time, Mr. Nixon. How you doing? That's what are you wearing? It's scaring me. It's supposed to be a Halloween costume, but it's September pa lang. Christmas in July though and all that. And yeah, we need 2 captains though to at the very least get into our next game. So who's it gonna be, guys? Who's it gonna be? One. Alam ko na. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Team the walk down, lol. Then go captain, lol. You have too many people. You have too many people right now. And walk 2 timer. Sides. Tama. Oh no. Oh no, here we go. Alam ko na. 3 volunteers, please. From the Yo. What are we getting? Life. Want the burrito and the liberty and a burger and fries and yo. Whoa. Today when I get on, I'm gonna bring the green feeder tank special. Nice. Yeah. Ano na guys. If this is gonna take too long, I'm just gonna captains 4, 3 volunteers. Walk down. Ano na. Okay. Walk in. What walk in? Okay, walk in DC. No problem. No problem, guys. Why is good Tama there? What can you say about good Tama, Claire? I don't even know what you're doing, honestly. Okay, the Daks cast. Kick W. Nice joke. DC first pick above. Walk map. Walk is trying to cause chaos, guys. He's trying to do it again, guys. Here we go again. Walk dali Paris dali. Oh. Lijiang Tower. An actually decent map. Very interesting to say the least. That's good. Tama. Tama. Tagalog team names, please. Okay. That's no worries, guys. Gege. Ots Gege. Put it on Ots Gege. Ang puta. But this is gonna be game number 4. Apparently, we're going into Lijiang Tower for our 4th map for tonight. Oh, we'll keep at it. We'll see how this is gonna go. Lijiang Tower. Coup de grace. Pop. Go. 2. Sige, come here. It's so stupid to look at. I love it. Sacred and Milson's now together. DC can get two again. And Dom. This one. There. Oh, that's a question. Again, go ahead, go ahead. What is this DPS madness? I know, right? Bad walked. Follow the order. Above me. Inoa lost. You know, you already know. What are we having, Claire? So this puts TNC here. That, why'd you give me all the rice? A whole pepper. Easy one. Can we kick Walked? That's a good question, guys. Can we actually kick Walked? Is Walked a good person? Oh! What? Did you hear that? Walk Killer doesn't care about you. Oh no! How dare you? How dare you do this to Walk the Cock? Why you gotta be this, man? Nice music. This is this is some lucky tapes. I love it, Japanese jazz. So I love it. I love playing that shit. Just chill out in the meantime. And walk last two picks. We'll see who it's gonna be. We're gonna go into Lijiang Tower though. And Guinness. One more. Who's it gonna be? Yeah. Gonna be. Eto na. Last chance, last choice. What is Walked picking though? That's the question. You can order Army Navy. You can order for yourself. I will just stare at you. Like, oh no. Ah. Do we have enough money for shake? Walked me. Irrelevant. Uno reverse. You got it, guys. Uno reverse. Team name already. Walked 3 timer. Okay, guys. Did you see that Uno reverse right there? Walk equals irrelevant. That's sexy. Thank you, D. See, that's the support I'm looking for. Ay, nako. Stop Jollibee. That's Gege. That's my answer to it too. And here we go, guys. We'll be getting into the action. Interesting picks though in terms of those rosters. It's kind of interesting in terms of the roles, but whatever. We'll go by it. We'll get into this one. And it's time right now for these two teams to draw. We got Outs Gege on the blue hand side. We got Daks Sexy on the red. Here we go into Lijiang. So what is up, guys? This is our 4th game. Who is playing in this one? Question there. Walked is our El Capitan on the blue hand side with Sacred, of course, and Milson. This is part 6 of the walk already in form. EJ Dorado, Guinness, and finally Calamitous. Up in the meantime, on the right hand side, we got Deathcore 07 looking to just win it out again. Dorado gonna be there as well. Give me a sec, Claire. Sneaky Turtle. Wait lang. Got Dumbledore with Taco Nacho Cat. Finally, Stereo to round things up.
Ready for battle.
Daks Sexy on the red hand side. We got Outs Gege on the blue. This is, as we say, game number 4, best of 5 on a control map. Your next esports team, Daxio. I love it, diba? Let's go. I still stand Eno EMP. Can we get that hashtag Eno EMP in the chat right there, guys? The best EMP we have seen in the history of history of history. Because here we go though with Bucket. He's on the far right now. BJ Dato gonna be playing that Mercy. Calm though onto McCree again. Guinness is secretly though running a Zarya and a Sigma. Still a DPS centered composition. And on the other side, we got Stereo right now playing the Winston. A little bit of dive here for Daks Sexy. At the very least, they are gonna be looking to find an angle or two with the jump selection. Question right now is, okay, BJ Dato and Bucket! What happened there? What went wrong? Outsgige talaga! Kakaiba. Irrelevant. Confirmed. I don't even know what Farah is even doing in that situation. Bringing the Mercy along for a ride. And that is that. The Red Hat side with initially captured, and Bucket is kind of throwing away any kind of position they had from the get-go. In any case though, here we go again. A little bit of the angle there. Quick pulls from so quick sticky bombs though from Dumbledore. And for the time being, Dumbledore right now up in the air yet again. Nanabu still onto the McCree. Lambda's getting a good headshot there. And at the very least, it's gonna be a push here from the side of Outskeg. They're trying to make it through to the other side. They're trying to make it through the bridge. And Sneaky Turtle is gonna get flashback along the way. And even though it's time to be Bucket right now, going for a quick little concussive. And here we go with the Rockets. Trying to get a connection R2. With the Zarya's are into play again. Deadcore and Dumbledore. Twin Black Stars into play. And the question here is though, will this be an opportunity for Daks Sexy to punish accordingly? They are pushing on forward, trying to get as much damage as possible with this composition. And at the very least, here we go again with Dumbledore backing on out again. The Echo making a big difference so far. With the Guard the Surge still available here, might be able to make a little bit more of an impact with the bridgeway, because here comes the suck. It's Stereo though, keeping an eye out. He's very, very close to everyone else. Calamity's gonna get tased on down, and heavy control here for the side of Daks Sexy. They're doing such a good job with this Winston jumping on, and Guinness though, in the meantime, gonna have a Flux available. And the question here is, can he actually back on that accordingly? He's looking to survive so far. He's looking to hold this angle for the time being. Everything looking good here for the side of Daks Sexy. Outsgege caught onto the outskirts, caught on their own spawn. And for now though, we'll see if it's gonna work out, as this is the Flux still being held by Guinness. Echo though and the Mercy working together, and here comes a leap on in from Stereo. He wants to go for the bubble play. He's trying to get on through, and Guinness this time will go for the Flux. That core is lifted on up, and he gets slammed on down yet again. Such a struggle right now for that push to actually work out. Outsgege unable to make it to the point because it's just too much of a ISO play there by the bridge, and I'm struggling to figure out what I want from Jollibee. I can't pick. I know. I want the bacon yum burger with big. I'm trying to think. I want the bacon deluxe yum burger with the fries and the drink, and I want a Jolly hot dog a la carte. There is. It says so. There you go. Jolly hot dog, champs, pag chicken. No, just a single bacon yummy cheesy deluxe yum burger. Like wala nang champos eh. You don't know the super meals. Di ko feel no guys. I just had rice eh. I want a burger and I want a hot dog, and that is that. So here we go again. Hindi, yung ano lang, a la carte lang. Hindi, a la carte yung hot dog, yung yum burger yung ano meal. Okay. Basta isa. There you go. So while I'm trying to figure out what I want from Jollibee. Big na. Well, as big as you can, like always. That core is gonna be at 8 front. Okay. That's ordering food. Yes, guys. Ano gusto nyo? What do you guys want? Jollibee is life. Walk it though. Gonna be looking to go for a shot or two. Dumbledore is gonna stay saying goodbye. Playing the far out here inside the control center. A little risky to say the least, and Bucket is able to punish that accordingly. Got the Lambda still on the Doomfist, but Sneaky Turtle with the pulse and parcel. At the very least, catching at Callum there. There we go with Daks Sexy. Gonna be able to get a pickup, but they lose that sight. They lose that points, and Guinness in the meantime catching out Sneaky Turtle in response. Haven't had Jolly before. How does it taste like? It tastes like home, in all honesty. It feels like that it's something you can always rely on in a way, and can't go wrong with chicken burger steak, but I do want something a little bit different. A Sneaky Turtle catching at Callum again. This guy is tracking down that Doofus very, very effectively. And this is the Tracer zipping all around. Guinness though, now boosted up. The Dark Star yet again gotta be in order because the Gravity Surge is there. Guinness looking for a flank or two behind the Rover, and he's gonna be dealing with a counter Graviton Surge because Deathcore 07 looking to do the same. This time it's a lot more effective here for Daks. There's so much damage in behind. Wucket looking to be up and tick rather than any kind of impact. And out Gege having to back on out there. This is a good push here for Daks. Meteor Strike though into play. Calamity right now wanting to contest. And can he actually get the punch onto anyone? That's the question. Goes for the pack. Nice time to get the hell out of there. Chases on though, but Sneaky Turtle still gonna get punished for his hubris. And Callum in the meantime looking to hide in the corner, but Deathcore decides to track him down and get that takedown. Speaking of the takedowns though, Rock Rush from Dumbledore. Cleans up luck again. Red hand side now with that point, so this is that sexy looking to build up on the lead and build this to the best degree. But it is not so bad. Potatoes are good. You can always chicken nice burgers, burgers from Manila. Well, they're all good. Jollibee is Jollibee, but Sacredly is looking all good as well. Has the Whole Hog right now. Bio Grenade connecting onto 2. And Guinness actually going to be pushing on forward, but that Roadhog of Sacred able to get the reach in time. Callum though in the meantime looking for a punch or two again. Dumbledore though flying up in the air, and that is the Farah finding another target. But so far so good. There's going to be another pick off here from the red hand side. Even though they do lose the point, they're still in a good angle to go for the retake. And an Nano Valkyrie play here from BJ Dato. Milson means that this is a pistol looking to get a few kills here and there. Outskege instead taking back control. Sacredly and Guinness gonna be in the front line there. Sleep Dart connecting onto the Mercy. And goodbye to Taco Nacho Cat because this is Guinness right now, keeping the front line strong and sturdy. Zarya and the Roadhog. Very, very trident-esque composition right now. DPS tanks out in front. And with Wucket helping things out, it's still gonna be him getting that kill onto Deathcore 07. For now though, a retreat in order. Calampus gonna be hugging these walls, making sure that he can go for a sneak little peek and get the punch at the right time. Trying to charge things up, but no one is home. And Deathcore this time with the Gravity Surge to try and initiate. Nano Boost though into play. We're seeing the Zaryas really get Nano Boosted lately into this game. But the Fluxel will connect even though the Gravity Surge is there. Stereo aiming it correctly. And he's gonna move, catch out BJ Dato there. Milsons though in the meantime on that Ana so far. And overtime not ticking on down. Good chance though here for the blue hand side to actually equalize it. Outsgege looking to find an angle or two. That's the Mercy though stuck on the other side. There we go with the tracking yet again. Taco Nacho Cat will fall. Wucket gets the tracking right in time. And here comes Calampus looking for a slam on down. Bubble though perfectly timed there by Deathcore 07. But unfortunately for Calampus, it's Coup de Grace who wins it out. Still though, fight is afoot. Dumbledore trying to go for a Rocket Barrage. Will get sleep darted, will get felled. Here comes Sneaky Turtle and down he goes to the hook, to the beam. And that is that. Outsgege finishing it up 100-59. We are all tied up here on Lijiang Tower.
Score 1-1.
Thanks for the love there, Blueberry Milk. And I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but hey, we're just doing pugs. I'm pretty hungry, and it is what it is. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. And here we go again. So how about you guys? What have you had for dinner? But 1-1 right now. We are all tied up. One Piece Chicken Joy. It's Jollibee, pati chocolate. I'd take anyone's order if they were here, but that's just not how it works. In any case though, here we go again. Outsgege, all tied up 1-1. Ball and Zarya this time here for the side of the blue team. And it seems like the Calampus is going to be going on back to his roots. Goes back to the Genji. Milsons is there though, with the Ana there.
You're going to be okay.
Kabaya-sama, yes, come on in whenever you can. And of course, I can't wait for tomorrow. That's gonna be a little bit of a special thing, but we'll wait for the announcements there from Mr. Producer himself. But for now though, it seems like Guinness is producing that first kill. Deathcore 07 will go down. Dumbledore though in the meantime, gonna be flying up in the air. And we'll see if the Spara can find the target or two because Calamitous dashing in him. Seems like the target has found himself instead, and Sneak Turtle not paying attention. As why you don't leave a Genji alone with those shurikens, that's for sure. Anyway though, Echo and Farah gonna be a duel in the air. Still those speed in favor of Bucket. On the other side, Dumbledore can be a lot more potent if those shots do connect. And for now though, Dumbledore does get a poop onto Sacred, saying goodbye to the Wrecking Ball. First capture though does go in favor of Outsgege. And Bucket right now flying on in again. Milsons though in the meantime catching out Dumbledore there. And the sticky bomb's gonna be getting rid of the Farah Mercy composition. The Ana is also gone. No more supports here for the red hand side. This is a point secured here by Outsgege. And it seems like as soon as they found their footing after the first map, they are a lot better as a unit. We saw this a while ago also on a Calamitous team on King's Row. First time they went for first point, it looked very, very shaky. This time they are in complete control, and it really goes to show a little bit of star power absolutely shining so far. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting who's gonna be there. And thanks there to Blueberry Milk. The multitasking. Thanks, Shock, for also helping out on the moderation. And there we go with Calamitous. We'll give him thanks for cutting the wings of Dumbledore's air. Second shot into play. That's a swing of things because Calamitous has gotten rid of the 20 PS, but there's still damage with that gore. Never mind though, Woken says goodbye and good night. Outsgeg 52% and counting. They are just in complete control of this game. They still have the duplication. They also have those mines. So overall, this is the blue hand side having all they need and more. Secretly though, looking to roll on around. Far up Mercy right now between Dumbledore and Taco Nacho Cats. And with the Rocket Barrage available, maybe Dom can find an angle here. He's just making sure that he can actually get some attention away from himself. The Rocket Barrage now a lot better to use with the new change, even though the rockets themselves aren't that well. But Sacredly this time, getting the hell out of there after the hook. But Callum is finding these picks out of nowhere, and this is very, very decisive here for Outsgege. Every single time that one pickup happens, this is the red team struggling to even go for a retake play. And with 3 ultimates right now, they're just wasting their time. Daks Sexy though, trying to find an opening here with Barrage Bucket, just bothering the Pharah every single time. And there we go with the Genji, and Secretly actually getting that kill. Graviton Surge though, into play. Here comes Guinness looking to go for that setup. But it's still not enough follow-up until Wocket gets his own blade in hand. Catches out coup de grace there. Stereo though in the meantime with the boom. There we go with the Mercy though, trying to get back in position. And Deadcore 07 looking to survive. Rock Barrage though will get cancelled out by Wocket. And here we go again with the blade, but Wocket turning back into the Echo. Sneaky Turtle on that Genji will get caught out by the beam. And that is that. Outsgege with a 2-1 lead. We go into map number 4. Those hamster swings are so glorious. You know, one thing that we see a lot on the Pugs is people love to play the hamster. So again, Outsgege, they back into fights. And here we go with that Zarya and the Wrecking Ball. Bull and Zarya, interesting composition to choose in all honesty. You usually see that Bull in the Hog, or you go for the dive. Ball Zarya means you bubble the ball and you pile drive, and that is that. That's pretty much it. But we'll see how this is gonna work. Zarya Roadhog instead, more on the DPS centric approach. And it's kind of funny like how Overwatch has become. You know you have your roll queue, you have 2-2-2, but effectively this makes this game for a 4-2 setup, because the Zarya and the Roadhog, sure they're kind of tanky, but they're really focused on that damage. So in the end, we still get a quad DPS comp no matter what. So the irony is there. But Bring Goat's back. Bring Goat's back. But in any case, Wocket now looking to go for a Sticky Bomb R2. Dumbledore though in the meantime on the other side in Galapagos, trying to climb through the window. There we go with the beam yet again, getting the connection. Rezdo in order, Sneaky Turtle brought back to the fold. Daks Sexy does have a good control of their side, so that's a free one there from the Mercy. Question is though, can VJ Dota do the same thing for his team if need be? Secretly gonna be out in front. Wocket in the meantime sticking by the infogram right there. And VJ Dotso is looking to keep an eye on everyone else, but Sacredly right now, he needs to survive. Goes for the take a breather, wants to go for the hook, misses the shot, looking for another target, but it's not happening. Callum instead is the one who gets that first cleanup. This is the Genji in behind. Wocket also going to be the 1-2 punch here, but Sneaky Turtle always contesting no matter what. Never mind, he falls on down into the river, and those are going to be the koi fod, the koi fish looking to feed, and Sneaky Turtle is going to say input lag indeed. Unfortunate turn of defense there for the Genji. Wocket though is close to duplication. And gotta commend Wocket. He's very, very fast at getting duplicates in all honesty. And even though the point hasn't been captured by either side, we are gonna see this Echo actually push the Winston into the pond there. Muscles all in the meantime catching out Sneaky Turtle again. Hasn't been the best day at the offense here for that Genji, but Wocket is not giving up whatsoever. He turns back into the Echo, disengages with the flight, sees the other Echo though up in the air. Dumbledore will go down. Question is though, can TNC actually go for the res there? I don't think so. He's a little too far off into the abyss. But ultimates abound here for the red hand side, so they'll have a good chance to contest. Count though with that blade. There we go with the pick off the Sneaky Turtle. And the Gravity Surge right now from DC, but where is the follow-up? This is the problem right now for the red hand side. They have all the resources, but they're not getting anything done. So Dumbledore instead gonna be taking it in his own hands. He has his own play. He's looking for a cut, but Milson's focus fires long enough to get that takedown. And Dom with 1 HP gonna be going down to the long range Whole Hog there. Outsgege just in terms of how they're using their positioning, in terms of how they're using their heroes, it feels like they're a lot more effective than the opponent, because you can see that the side of Daks is getting a really good ultimate back, but at the same time, there's just not an answer, there's just no combos, and this is now Sneaky Turtle finally looking for the first combo here, but the Gravity Surge from Guinness will say goodbye to any kind of hopes and dreams that Genji wants to get to go for a 6K, but no matter what, Callum instead gonna be falling on down. BJ Dato with the resurrection, but it seems like the odds are already stacked against Outskege. And that is that. Dumbledore DC. 1-2 punch again. The right hand side getting on back and getting those takedowns.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Sige lang, Shock. Feel free to come on in whenever you want to come on back. But Stack Sexy is all the way out in front, and we saw this confidence before in the first map. We saw how effective they could play, and we saw how ridiculous how they can go for a chokehold or two with the Zarya, with the Echo, and anything they want. But that Sexy right now is holding to these lines. There we go with the sticky bombs yet again, and Sacredly looking for a hook or two. For now though, it's Stereo out in front. Final Rage is available. If they got a bit of surge into play, and at the very least, they are going to catch out that Roadhog and get that takedown. Easy though with the kill. Final Rage is available still. And Stereo right now looking for the beatdown yet again. BJ Dot though with the res. Callum actually catching out TNC. And the Mercy difference right there going to be in order so far. Nando is still available. Dumbledore right now with the Echo. And it is going to turn into an Echo of the Genji instead. Dragon Blade right now going to be into play, but still not enough damage. Seems like though for Outskege, they're keeping the top up in order, and overall they stayed close enough to stay away from fatal blows, but at the same time keep themselves healed in this game. Banana Blade now pocketed up as well. You know how forceful this can be. Calamitous though, seeing no targets up in the air, might fall down into the river, but doesn't get it. He's aiming on up, trying to catch out that Mercy. But this is Takonacho Path being as slippery as can be. Sneaky Turtle though might be the target of Resurrection. Doesn't happen. Down though in the meantime gonna be there as well. And Outskege still surviving for the time being. This is the Roadhog right now looking to go to the bridge. One more fight here for both sides. Sacredly looking for a little bit of the going fishing approach. Maybe, just maybe, need to catch out the hook. It just feels like there is a lot of that pain when you get old Genji and you get CC'd. It's so hard to already charge it up, and gets even harder to get those kills right. But here we go with the hardest one of all. It's Stereo with a big back of HP. He's looking for a few boops or two. That's Diana already saying goodbye at the pre-swipe. That's the edge. And that's going to be a 1-for-1 trade so far. Grabbing the surge though here from Deathcore. He's been able to turn things around so many times with his own ultimate. And this is no different. Keeping it alive, Bucket now with a reset. And it seems like it's going to be high time to try and go for a last stand approach here for the red hand side. But Callum, oh my god, that was so very close. Time ticking, 84% and counting. Question is, can Outskege finish up the fight here, or will we be going to map number 5? Blade not available yet, so it seems like he's gonna use that Nana boost to go for a shuriken kill instead. And Callum into the backline. This is a Calamitous special. This is why this man is the top Genji in the Philippines, and he will be able to wrap things up the way he knows how. Victory here for the Genji. Victory here for Outskege. They will be able to finish it up with a 3-1 slate. That's victory right there for the blue hand side. Very well deserved though. Of course, Calamitous would play of the game. Probably that last one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look how quick he does this. Gets coup de grace with one burst and dashes at the right time. This is what a Genji is all about. And that's just that. It's a team kill for Outskege. Classic Callum play. In all honesty, that is why. Classic Calamitous right there, guys. And there we go. That's game number 4. That was a pretty fun one. Namin nalaglag ka, Spara. Spara falling down. Yes. Yes, that is the answer. That's the correct answer. Okay. Okay, guys. I just need one volunteer from. I just need one volunteer from last game. That's all I need. Fuck no game sense. What a thing to say to your friend. Knee takers. Come on, guys. IDC Daks, give me a sec. Where are you, Green? You're here. Okay. So Sneaky Turtle is a man. Oh wait. Oh wait. Why are you in speculate? One more volunteered. Alright, Sneaky Turtle was there a while ago, right? Daks, what? The walk bench. Okay. Ah. Okay, sige. Let me fix it. Walk risking. What a guy. Know your bench too. Give me a sec. Let me fix this up then. So Callum gonna be bench. Shiver, Stereo, Shiv. What the walk? Who is in the walk, guys? Let me fix this. Sub muna. Sacred, Shiv. Noah. Who's A. Sons. There you go. Guinness. Well, that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Who hasn't? Who played? Who? Deathcore, Ku, Sneaky Turtle, Dom, Stereo. DJ Dato needs to be in because he won. DC, Dom, and Dom. That's just it. That's all I need. That's all I need to know. You got this, Green. Oh wait, never mind. Green is dead, so we wait for. Kaya pala. Can do one before. Sorry, Dom. Don't leave us. Don't leave us, Dumbledore. Don't leave us. And we'll go into. I think Havana would be. Thank you, Q. Okay, si Dom na lang din. Dumbledore. There you go, guys. That is gonna be that. So we just need for green, and we're good to go. Snander, Sneaky Turtle, Desire, check, puts, Desire here, Dom. Nova, Sander, Sneaky. Oops, sorry. That. Who's? We're just waiting for green. There. What role do you play? That's why we're asking. We're asking for all of this. We all know already. We already all know Callum, so it's fine. But besides that, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. And this is Paw Patrol with ink. Oh well, I guess we'll just find out. Green, where are you? Everyone's just waiting for you, Green. Green, got this, Green. Come on, Green. Let's go, Green. Everybody's waiting on a certain someone. Everyone's just waiting for a certain someone. Finally, there is a slot. Green is begging me to let him. Begging me to. It's funny. Not gonna lie, it's pretty funny. Let's go. Let's get into this game. So here we go again, guys. This is game number 5 this time. Here we go again. Is on what team though? That's the question. Havana. Your background. We'll find out. what this is all about. I got you, Green. Don't worry. Just please don't DC too much in this game. And we got the teams of Squid Ink on the blue hand side. Who is on the red though? That's the question. We have Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. This game. Paw Patrol versus Squid Ink. Question is, who will be able to get those dubs? Be able to win it out. Scary stack though between It's Nova, Sander, Sneaky Turtle, and Grumpy Cats. I do like their setup there. But on the other side, we got Callum and Dumbledore working together. Cyrus there with Green, Ken Reaper, and Bayagster. So not bad team whatsoever else to contest. So we'll find out what kind of results we'll get very soon. As here we are in game. Ken Reaper, got Green. Side all of this. Who is there as well? Who is Amethyst, Dumbledore, Dire.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Finally, Mercy Method though back in full flavor, guys. But it's more or less to just enable your hit scans rather than Mercy actually being the best pick in the world. But you got Grumpy Cat, we got It's Nova back. Welcome back, It's Nova. It's been a while. Sander, of course. This man has been improving every single time. Always a pleasure to see. Sneaky Turtle, Stereo, and finally BJ Zato 21. We got Paw Patrol on the red hand side. We got the side of Squid Ink, blue. And here we go! This game. If you guys are wondering what I do when I'm saying all of that, it just is me listing down the match itself. But Sneaky Turtle already listing down the first name that he wants, gets rid of Desire there. Zenyatta goes down. Be more careful against a Widowmaker, that's for sure. Havana though, really long angles here for the Widow to utilize. Dumbledore in the meantime on that Echo. Just flying on around. Green though, trying to play the initiation. The problem with playing the Winston against the Road Dog as well, it's gonna be a lot of hurt to say the least. Here comes the leap on in again. He's trying to avoid the Road Dog as much as possible. Sleep Dart though will connect from Stereo, and Sneaky Turtle will be able to get that kill. Good shot so far from Paw Patrol. They're gonna be going at it again. In the meantime though, it's gonna be the Ash and the Mercy trying to work together, and that is gonna be a pause as Green. I knew it. Okay. Called it. If he's not back in 3D. My computer is cursed. Mr. Green, come on. I'll give you one more chance. Please get into the lobby as quick as can be. And not, I'll get that court to sub you. Come on, bro. Everyone is waiting on you. So hopefully we can get Green back into the game. I know, right? What's happened to your computer, ba? Honestly, what's going on with your computer? Because this has been a problem for a while already. And it feels like something is amiss. Something is up, my friend. Something is going on. And hopefully, you can get that one fixed up and be good to go, because we do want to get these games in order. We do also want to make sure that you can play, but if you can't play because of your PC, then that's that. Remove me and replace me. It's okay. Everyone ready to get back into the game? It's okay, Green. I hope you can get that fixed soon. I know it's hard to get so many computer stuff repaired, but hopefully, hopefully I can see you soon. And you're always welcome here, bud. But here we go again. Back into the game. Paw Patrol gonna be on the Widowmaker. It's Nova and Sander though, getting one apiece, and this is gonna be a really good steamroll here for Paw Patrol. Now the fact that DC is still out of the commission, he's trying to come on back from spawn. This is Paw Patrol just going for the push, and Grumpy Cat, It's Nova, Sander, always a tag team tandem to say the least. It's not even just a tag team, it's a triplet who can go up become a quartet with Sneaky Turtle in the midst. For It's Nova though, playing a little too ambitious. Dead Core is there to punish that one up, and Squid Ink will lose that first point very quickly because of those cases happening so very fast. So for now, DC gonna be out in front. Sneaky Turtle with the shot there. Grumpy Cats, and we at the very least cleaning up house. This Zarya Roadhog composition here from Paw Patrol, looking very, very posing. They're all the way in the front line. They're getting all the damage they need. But Calamus this time throwing the bomb at the right time. Gareth Surge there is there. Callum has got into it with Bob. Sander gets a backstab out of nowhere. It seems like the flak is going to be enough there for Sander to get that kill. The Ash getting a little bit of the peak, but unfortunately didn't get the shot in time. And Sneaky Turtle now still sticking on the Widowmaker, even though we're in the warehouse portion of the map. I need an upgrade. My parents don't want to spend the money. Come on. You know, you can show your parents that the 30 series is
No
out
one can
and
hide from
more
my
Intel stuff is
sight.
coming out. So it's really the best time to upgrade very, very soon. But you know what is going to be an upgrade? The blade becoming a nano blade. Sander right now giving chase, looking for a target or two. Desire though with that pickup onto its Nova. And we've seen Desire actually mechanically do really well. He's able to get pickoffs out of nowhere with the Roadhog, and now with the Zenyatta. And for Squid Ink, they can work on this. Sander though now with the blade in hand, looking for a cut or two. Stereo though has to make a buy grenade count, but he doesn't have the angle there. And Calandus instead catching out BJ Dato along the way. Here we go though with the counter blade. Dumbledore! He gets through with one slice, and Dumbledore is like a master chef that will go for a kiss onto those spices. Absolutely stellar stuff from Dom. One slice to rule them all, one slice to bind them, and that is that. Solid work from Mr. Dom. Feels like Gardner Ramsay gonna be proud of him cooking that one up. Really well timed there to get the duplicate in hand. Calavas though, still sticking around with the Ash. BJ Data trying to play its Skadish boy. And for Callum, he's like, okay, I don't have to deal with this in Valorant. There is no strafing like this. There are no blinks per se. And even though there's a dash, he can't shoot me back very quickly. And in the case, Calamthus. And the on to the left-hand side. Discord Orb connecting onto Grumpy Cat. But the shots from the hit scan is just not working whatsoever. Now meaning to shake things up, but Dumbledore is doing a really good job on that Echo. Focusing beam right now, tearing apart its Nova. And in the end, Desire helping things out. This is a very scary comp between the Echo and the Zenyatta. It feels like you can just get melted so very quickly. Ken Reaper also with a Graviton Surge, cashing out the two supports. Stereo and BJ Data right now in the middle of everything. Sneaky Turtle also trying to go for the duel, but he's just being a pest rather than doing anything of substance. And Paw Patrol from a good start, they're now getting beaten back here by Team Squid Ink. Not a bad way to go about things whatsoever. Squid Ink looking oh so impressive. At the very least, we got the Dynamite thrown on out. Bob though available here for Calamitous. And for in the meantime, gonna have that Flux available. This is gonna be the Tracer looking to push on back yet again. BJ Data though, as well as Stereo ready with their ult. Sound Barrier not thrown on that. Nana is still available. Bob though in behind. Sleep Knight will connect. Question is though, can Sander get the top up at the right time? He'll go for the health back first. Desire right now might get forced to go for the trance. Yes, he will. Caught in the Graviton Surge. This is an opportunity now for Sander to get that blade for the next fight. For now, he's gonna get beaten back again, and Squid Ink is just raining this time back very, very well. Unfortunately for them though, with the trance out of commission, they will need to deal with this Genji very, very soon. In terms of target priority, Sander is the one to watch out for no matter what. Ken Reaper though at the very least getting that kill. The Zarya right now gonna get punished though accordingly by the Pulse Bomb. A little bit of an opportunity here for Paw Patrol to move on through. Now in terms of spawn, I do believe the offense has a slight advantage, so this will take a little bit longer for Ken Reaper to come on back compared to Sander. And with that, Zarya trying to get that Graviton Surge. This is an opportunity for Sander to get a blade for free. Dumbledore though ready with the duplicates. Dynamite not thrown on that. Lapis is trying to get that bomb available, but up in the air, goes for the slice, and Baxter is forced the first to fall. Next on the list gonna be Desire, and this is what we were talking about, the Nano Blade making a big difference. Sander getting 3 so far. Dom though trying to go for his own blade, but there are just too many people this time to try and go for the heroic. Squidward will have to back on that. Callum though ready with the bomb, but he's missing the shots. Eventually hits Sneaky Turtle there, but its Nova is also going for the refrag. Gets that takedown. 1 minute on the clock, and Paw Patrol is eager for a second point capture. That is gonna be that. 220 for Paw Patrol, and they are able to figure it out at the last moment. Very, very close though, and really felt like for its Nova on that Roadhog, getting the refrag on the Ash was absolutely instrumental to allow them to get that second point. But here we go with the snowball effect. This is going to be really good here for Paw Patrol because they are just going for staggers here and there. Full spawn right now, even hurting that core. And while Callum does get rid of Sneaky Turtle, it's still not enough. They have to retreat. Coach Gun right now to push the Wrecking Ball back. And interesting that Calanthus does go for the Bob. Oh, we get some free damage from in behind. Calanthus actually catching out one there. The Wrecking Ball also next on the list. Grumpy Cats trying to bully down that Ash, but it doesn't work out. And for now, Bob even killing PJ Dota there. Seems like the Lucio a little too eager to die. Just like that happens. Sander in the meantime also getting hit by the Dynamites. And one more shot might do it. Oh my god. The burn is just there. Stereo unfortunately does not see the Genji in time. And for Paw Patrol, we need to go for the reset. They're running out of time again. Grumpy Cat though trying to force things out with the mines, and it's Nova looking for the real play with that Roadhog. Unfortunately, it's still not enough. Here we go though with the Roadhog from the Echo. Seems like for Dumbledore, he's trying to use the off tanks there to amplify damage here for Squid Ink. Still though with a mid 05 remaining.
You gotta
Big
believe.
opportunity here to see how this one's gonna go. Thank you for following there to Hammond Main. Good luck on your games for tomorrow and all the like as well. I believe we're gonna be casting that one very, very soon. And for Sander though, catches on one time, looking to do the same. Sneaky Turtle right now, zipping over to the other side. But we will see that core throwing out that fire strike as well. Bob though in the play. There we go with the Graviton Surge. And for now, it is gonna be Paw Patrol caught on the other side of the payload. For now though, DC trying to go for the stun. He gets two. That is gonna be the Zarya to the floor alongside Diana. And Can Reaper takes the opportunity there to get that takedown. Still though, the Zarya has gotten two so far. This is gonna be 30 seconds left for the attack. Squid Ink though, playing very, very close. Get to the front line. In time though, that's gonna be the Ash in order. The question is, can Sander find a target or two? This is Paw Patrol though, moving on around. Dynamite now into the air. For the time being, Amethyst. Get the hell out of there. Sneaky Turtle though, with the pulse bomb catching out Desire. Trying to find another target here. Deadcore though in the meantime, Nana boosted up, and here we go with the hammer swings yet again. Overtime though, ticking on down. There's the bomb thrown on that by Sander, I believe. And it is gonna be enough to open things up here for Paw Patrol. They want to go for the bridge. They will be able to get it so far. And this is gonna be a good push here for Paw Patrol. Now they need to make sure that the spawn points are in order. Sander is here on the high ground for the time being, retreating at the very least. There though, ready with that trance. And we'll see if this Zenyatta will just pop it accordingly. Yes, he does. Good hook though from Nova, but it's not enough to buy that time. Deadcore in position. This is Zarya though, Grumpy Cat in position to bully the supports. And Desire gonna be desiring a new spot instead. Callum though, catching out Sander. Carbon Surge there gonna be into play. Here we go with the Natty Boost right now. Absolute chaos into the castle here. And it seems like it's another Zarya here for Dumbledore as Ken Reaper falls. He's buying time to try to get his own Graviton Surge. Bob is there as well to try and go for the brawl. And I love the position here from Calamthus, but he will still get felled by Sneaky Turtle. And as the cleanup happens, this is Paw Patrol trying to make sure that they can wreck house. That's a Baptiste going on down. Bob leaves the battlefield, ran out of salary. And that is that. The attacking side of Paw Patrol finishes up the map. It goes to show that this game is for the long haul.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
3-0 scoreline so far. Paw Patrol with the full capture, but Squid Ink making them work for it and more.
Initiating
We felt like that was a battle that could have gone either way. And we're able to figure things out. What is this? What did I just... in.
Ready for battle.
Where are we at? I do believe. And you can. Okay. This Who is it gonna be, guys? Anyone willing to play tap? Question. Something happened there to Mr. DC. Kind of unfortunate. Hope he's a-okay. Kind of surprising to see all those whispers. Slap into the blue hand side instead. Go. So hopefully DC is fine. Kind of surprising to see all those messages. I spectating. Hope my PC don't cast. Got this.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Let's give it a shot. Since you're in already, he's slap gonna be on the attack roll. And yeah, it's pretty funny. We got Green DCing out, we got Deadcore racing on out, and hopefully Easy Clap doesn't easy out. Of course it did. It's the East Tournament player.
5,
Clap.
4, 3, 1.
What up, poggers? Here we go again, guys. Back to Havana. Squid Ink gonna have another tank What's a Daks Pug without pause? I know, right? And you know, it's usually the Filipino side that does it, but apparently nope. It's been DC and Easy Clap. I mean, it's been green, so one for one. So we're all tied up, guys. We're all tied up in that score. But that's what they expect. Filipino nets. That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. Calampus though, gonna be on the inside. Looking for a little bit of an angle or two. This is the Zarya though. They retreat a little bit for Squid Ink. Seems like they're going to be pushing onto the corners and playing it a little safe and sad. Easy Clap though, dropping on down. Wants to get free. He's wanting to get the tased onto It's Nova. He's on the Reinhardt right now. We got the Zarya here for Grumpy Cats. And it feels like they're playing a siege composition that's looking to hold, but they will lose out with that Reinhardt in the front. Sander though, to the high ground right now. It's been a fun duel between him and Calamitous. And this time Sander will be able to get a cut above, gets the high ground there, and get that takedown. Ken Reaper though, also on the board, winning at that duel, but Sander is getting shots for free, and this is gonna be the Mercy, getting the res in time. But Yagster right now flying up in the air. Seems like for Dumbledore, he will need some heals as well. And for the side of Squid Ink, at the very least, they should be able to get a good push online. What happened there though for Paw Patrol? It seems like the disruption from Easy Clap was just enough to force It's Nova to go back to the Roadhog there. And it just feels like that Reinhardt is a little archaic to say the ways, but it's Nova this time, catching out Ken Reaper. Halo though already reaching that first point, so big time back here for Squid Ink as they are going to decide to push them forward, try to get all the cavalry abound. And this is Dumbledore sipping on a round with a pulse bomb in his hands. So still though, everything looking good here for Squid Ink. And with this explosive, maybe Dumbledore can find a target or two. Calando in the meantime, gonna be on the low ground so far. Maybe he's peeking at the angle there onto Sander. But this duel between the two Ashes has been impressive so far. There we go with the Dynamite connecting as well. And it's going to be a dash on in this time for Sneaky Turtle. And he has 1 HP and a Dream. Easy Clap though, going to get grabbed and surged up. Grumpy Cat saying hello to that one. Dumbledore is there for the cleanup as well. Big nade though from Desire. And this is the Team Squid Ink doing all they can and more. Sneaky Turtle though, onto the high ground right now. This is Genji. They're trying to play the same angle he was playing a while ago on the offensive to no results whatsoever. Although Sander has been a shining light in the darkness here for Paw Patrol. He's been getting some good headshots and some good picks here, there, and everywhere. And with the Bob into play, he's stalling for time, but time is of the essence. And this is Paw Patrol right now, looking to get a little more time in their lives because Ken Reaper though gets that Graviton Surge. And what a way to go about things. Squid Ink is just all over the place and destroying the opponent as much as possible. It's been a struggle here, in all honesty. I'm very surprised to see Paw Patrol have a hard time here. But in any case, we got Ken Reaper gonna be in the front line again. That's the Roadhog dropping on down. And it seems like Jingle Bells will be Slay Bells instead because that is the Roadhogs getting slayed there. What a big time back though for Squid Ink. 4:55. They're in a really good spot to win things out. Okay, so Dumbledore, he is looking really good over here with the Tracer. And it's good to see him back into form with the Tracer. It's exceptional to have Squid Ink right now with some standard DPS picks. And at the very least, they're looking very, very comfortable with how they're playing this out. Now though, angles yet again. That's a Genji all the way on the other side. And that's a Bionade now connecting another brawl. Still though for the time being, that is going to be a hook attempted. And here comes the blade out of nowhere, Sneaky Turtle. The calm before the storm becomes more of a rain warning instead. Because Calamitous will get that kill. Stereo, I believe, didn't get that nano boost in time. I don't even know he nano boosted up there. And it's Nova at the very least getting that pick off. And Sneaky Turtle is just like, okay, never mind. I'm going back to the Tracer here. Fire grenade though thrown on that. Looking for the heal or two. Calamitous though in the meantime, using the long range game to the best degree. And you can see the struggles there for the McCree. Sander right now gonna go to the floor. For some reason though, Callum still can't hit those. And it's Nova instead will punish the misses with a kill of his own. Squid Ink though is still in control. They do have a good spot on the payload. They just need to make sure that they can clean up Sneaky Turtle. Because personally, that Tracer is doing God's work there and in the back line. A little bit of ball from BJ Dot though. And Squid Ink spots on the side of the third PC. In any case though, with the Graviton Surge available, they still can have a good setup no matter what. Sander though does get that takedown. Deadeye is available here. Paw Patrol trying to get back in position. Bio Grenade gonna be in order there. And with Stereo looking for a little bit of the push. This is gonna be the Nano Boost right now, looking to go online as well. No, Sander blowing things up to Kingdom Come, and that's what the Deadeye is all about. For free, Getsu! All the way from downtown. Seems like for Sander, it's a hat trick and a half. Looking for another takedown. That is gonna be 4 in a row after It's Nova secures the hook and secures the takedown. Not a bad way to go about things whatsoever. And here we go again with a little bit more of the push. But now though, oh, Mr. Brody sent me something. I think I should be able to show this. I should be able to show this very, very soon. But here we go again with Easy Clap. Been able to get 2 so far. Squid Ink though, overall has gotten 3 with their tank line, and Dumbledore with that pulse bomb as well to wrap things up. But Easy Clap right now taking a quick little nap, and Sander is unable to secure that kill. Squid Ink rampaging, 2 frags on the board. That's Diana getting bounced around. Can he survive though? That's the question. Stereo trying to be in a monotone instead, and there we go with the grab that surge from Grumpy Cat at the same time. Question is though, will this lead to the red hand side getting back in momentum? Seems like though that's not the issue here, because Grumpy Cat gonna get grenaded again at the heal in full effect. And that is that so far for Squid Ink. Any contestants in the chat? Seems like it's not the case here. That McCree is on the left-hand side. It's Nova though. Desperate times go to desperate measures. And he's on the Wrecking Ball instead. Good stun though. Catching out Dom. Sander trying to play a heroic effort, but Easy Clap sees the low HP McCree. And that is going to be goodbye and good night to the Cowboy there. Tiki Trail though. Headshot connects. One pile driver. Grumpy Cat will say goodbye there, and that should be it. No one contesting. It's Nova, a little too late to the party. And that is that. A minute 2:35. Time banks abound. But it is Paw Patrol on the attack first.
To 3.
Oh. What happened? Wow. Oh no, Easy Clap actually DC'd. Omega lol. His driver's clap crashed. Is he coming back? Jim. Or is Easy Clap dead? Oh my god, bench time. Back to the bench. Back to the banana bench. Oh my god. Unfortunate. What a wait. What a game. Don't be crash the summer place. You want in ship? Oh, DC is back. DC, do you want your slot back? Or can I put it in? Go. What a weird game though. What? Back to the bench for me, Saj. Much love, much love.
Switching sides.
Thought I had. Wait lang.
Initiating match.
What do you mean? Yeah, come on in. I can't invite you though. Unable to invite player to custom game. What is happening, Easy Clap? What is happening to you? What has happened to your drivers? What has happened to your computer?
Ready for battle.
Here we go again, ladies and gents. Try again. Let's try again. Fight to custom game. Unable to invite. Bud! What's happening? What's happening to you? I crashed just in.
Attackers
Pretty funny though, the
incoming in
timing.
30 seconds.
I think it's full. Oh shit. Oh shit, it is full. Holy shit. Okay, good job guys. We're full. We're full. I'm proud of the community coming together. Actually being a full lobby. It's okay, you can wait in Twitch. Here we go again.
5,
Squid Ink.
4, 3, 2,
I did not choose the bench
1.
life. My PC chose the bench life for me.
Incoming.
So why is it banana baba?
Stop the
I don't
team.
get it. I don't get why it's a banana. Like, okay, what went on? What is the story of FPS Baba becoming banana Baba? It's like, hey, you know, we don't want 2 teams. You guys can be a banana, and that was that. And I think that was the story right there. But here we go with Squid Ink on the high ground here with the Ryan and the Zarya. And I'd love to know that story in all honesty. But for now, keep an eye out on this game because it really feels like the days of close games so far in these payload maps. Because Grumpy Cat though, can catch out Dumbledore there. A little bit of a swap. It's Nova is one of the more comfortable Zarya, I believe. But Youngster in the meantime playing the Brig, and apparently it works out for them. Face to the face. Squid Ink looking for the push here. Gonna go with a little bit of the stun action yet again. Although for the Roadhog, gonna be backing on now. 10 seconds left, and it seems like the defense is holding the line here. Deadcore and Calamitous, though, doing enough at the same time. Still, though, this is the Rhino trying to survive, and Sander right now in the back line yet again. Overtime, though, ticking on down. Heroic efforts here from the Tracer. Dom right now with a sliver of HP, but he will still be able to help out Calamitous to get that kill. Wrecking balls in order here from both sides. Callum right now on the left-hand side. And it feels like, though, it's going to be all about holding on around at the seat of sound. Genji, though, of Callum going on down. Here we go, though, with a little bit of the push. Deadcore is there as well. And for now, the Rhine and the Brig are going to be in position. Here comes the Mines, though. Oh, it's going to be the Gravity Surge only. And speaking of a big mine, though, it's going to be that Pulse Bomb coming very, very close for Sander. And a boost, though, on the bags, so keeping the Brig alive. Calamitous with the bomb into play. Forces the blink there, but that's a beautiful stun from Deadcore. This should seal the deal. And the defense holds the first points. Squid Inc.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Back to X-Pugs Tongting. Just kidding.
Initiating match.
I have... Oh. Maybe I should just stream every day. Point, guys.
Ready for battle.
I don't know. I'm like, I think I'm gonna get fully loaded. But ay nako, ay nako.
Attackers incoming in 30
We're making this happen. We're making this alive. I was probably from a crash. I said I'll crash when he came back. Amen. No rest Daks incoming. Here we go again, guys. Got my Jollibee. Actually open up and see. I have a deep.
Greetings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop
Doing
the pace.
and who is playing? While I'm trying to fix up my food, apparently the game has started and Dumbledore is on the Widowmaker here. Squid Inc, though, a good time back, 2:22 on the clock. Should be a good time for them to try and set up, but Santa says no setting up. It's time to die. Dumbledore will go down immediately. The Tracer getting into the backline there. Looking for some advice to see Dumbledore do the same old thing and go for the Tracer as well, but he does want to try and find out an angle here for the Widowmaker, to say the least. Ryan Zardo still out in front. Squid Inc looking to play this tried and tested build for now. Driver, though, coming on through. It's Nova trying to get a little bit of the juggle there. And that's the Dynamite connecting onto the east side. Santa forced to use the recall to get the cleanse on over. Deadcore still going to be out in front. Ken Reaper, though, in the meantime, looking for a little bit of the beam action. And VJ Dato and Stereo with some quick ultimates here. Really goes to show that Paw Patrol is really hurting in terms of that poke damage. And for Stereo and VJ Dato to get their ultimates this quickly, it just means that this is their time to shine if ever they need to. Still, though, even with those quick ultimates, it's not working out whatsoever for them. Callum and Dom are basically going for a shooting gallery kind of approach, and Bayagster and Desire will finally get their ults online as well. Sneaky Turtle, though, latest in his hands. Getting clobbered, though, by the hammer. Deadcore is giving chase. And with the Shatter online, this can be Squid Inc. Looking for a stun or two, but up in the air goes Sneaky Turtle. Goes for the dash and the slash. Desire and Dumbledore both do go down. It's going to be 3 in a row here for Sneaky Turtle. 5 overall here for the side of Paw Patrol. And with Deadcore, the only one undying, it seems like this is going to be a push stop in its tracks. Good Genji Blade there, out of nowhere, getting so much value. And for the time being, got Deadcore right now with the Shatter available. Callum, though, coming over to the east side yet again. Rocket Smoke connects. Sneaky Turtle right now, hopping on around. Solo, Gravity Surge is available. Ken Reaper pushing on forward. And up in the air right now, Sander. Beyond that second floor, apparently, with the Soldier 76. But that's a good grab here from Gen Reaper. And he actually needs some kills. Yes, it does on the BJ Data. Stereo, though, able to get out inside with Coalescence. But never mind, Deadcore lines it up onto the car, gets that takedown. But the fight isn't over yet. 3-2 so far. Callum with the advantage there. But it's Nova actually gonna get pinned out of nowhere. Last pixel perfect shot. And this has to be Ash hitting those for the time being. Time is ticking. Overtime gonna be in order. Beautiful grab the surge up from Grumpy Cat, forcing him back. And Bayagster with a sound barrier, but he doesn't make it in time. Sander comes on back in full force. The sprint helping him to get back in position. And this is desperation time here from the side of the offense. What went wrong here for Squid Ink? Because this is Paw Patrol surviving to win it out 4-3. What a game. That is that victory for Paw Patrol. Able to eke it out, able to figure it out. That is going to be a victory right there for the red hand side.
It's high tide.
Double, triple.
As that, ladies and gentlemen, a close game, but just not quite there for the blue hand side. You like my... Another dub though. Oh, we got 11 people. It was just... Thank you, Dom. I was actually just gonna ask for one volunteer. Sige lang ba? There you go, guys. Third team. They walk and there you go. Those are our teams. Good to go in all honesty. Our map will be, of course, we'll go into Blizzard World. Alright. That's it. That's it. Very quick if there is something. How about Genj, Stock Rizal, Calamitous Deku, Shibuya-sama, and TN versus Cuz, Milson, Secretly, Inorisu, and Shiver, the 6th stack that is known formerly as the Wok. Quick draft, guys. Here we go. In and outs.
Welcome to
I'm still trying to unpack my food, so all this is happening. A Yum Burger. I got a Jolly Hot Dog. Player here on the other side got a mango pie. Oakland. Trying the milk tea. That is a food. And let's get into it. So it's the Puggers on. What?
ready for battle.
Guys, let me just fix him up.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So it's Puggers on the blue hand side. I'm just making space on my table. Here for the red, it is the Wok. Here we go again with the 6-stack to remember. His stats. Thank you, 10. Thank you, Grumpy Cat, the Sneaky Turtle, to DC. And yeah, you know, it really just feels like that way sometimes. After a very tiring game, you're able to say, okay, that's good enough for me.
5, 4, 3.
Ignore your match chat. Dude, I was making food, okay? I was fixing up my food. And hi to Kurt DRC as well. What's happening to you? Lab. Special bench barber. Oh my god. You guys have to be so mean. You guys be so mean. It's how about Genj on this Zarya. And
Get in there.
because though wrecking ball looking to roll on around there, and the Wok looking to back on out into that TNC, trying to push on forward. Puggers looking to give chase to the wrecking ball as much as possible. For the time being, it's the Winston and the Zarya together. Puggers, at the very least, looking to be a pretty cohesive unit so far. Anyway, though, Waka gonna be getting in position there. Calamitous was going down immediately, and the Ana TNC just overrun there by Kuz. It's the walk working together as one. This is a 6-stack that usually loses rank, but at the very least, we're working together to kind of be effective. And we have Shiver and Walkin on the DPS. We have Sacredly and Kuz on the tank, and Norris and Milson's on the support. So pretty much some roles that they should be accustomed per se. In any case, though, there we go with the bomb thrown on that. Calamito's getting another bomb very, very quickly. Nanaboost into play. There we go with the Lucio hippity hopping shot. Rizal is stalling for time. And Walken, even though he's in the face of everyone else, he's still not getting enough kills. And as I say that, Shiv and Shock do go down instant. That Blossom though available here for the Reaper. He spins around. He gets rid of Calamitas. Trying to give chase to How About Genj, but that's going to be goodbye and good night. It is Puggers forced back on out after a good onslaught there from Team Dewak. As this is a calm before the storm. There you go. For 6.
Watching your back.
There we go again. Mines are going to be available here because we'll see if Wrecking Ball can figure things out by a side. In the meantime, we'll be having the primal race available and Walk and Shiver. At the very least, they get to yet again. Momentum in heavy favor here for Team Dewak. I'm just getting so many messages at the same time. Sorry about that, guys. But Shiver is bopping off. He has gotten 2 so far. Blizzard World is their playground, and it really feels like here for Team Dewak that they are in position to do whatever the hell they want and more. Walken also getting on the board. And really good chemistry in all honesty. These guys aren't the highest rank, but it really feels like they're working really well together for the time being. Shock Rizaldo and TNC do need to keep the players alive, and while Shiver gets another snipe on the Shock, it's a duel now between the two Widowmakers. Puggers though just being beaten back, and what a time back Dewak has. They are completely in control of this game. Shibaya-sama up in the air, doesn't want to use the Primal Rage, but Kuz is still giving chase, and you can really see this Wrecking Ball is hungry for blood. No matter what, Team Dewak is on a roll and is on patrol. Callum and Shiver, though, at the very least getting 1 apiece. This is the Widowmaker eventually getting that takedown, and Norisu in his face, as well as Kuz. And what a way to die. Team Dewak right now just looking to bother Calamitas as much as possible. But that has made an opening here for Team Puggers. Primal Rage has been thrown on out. There we go with the Wrecking Ball as well, bouncing on around. And with Kuz looking to get back in position, he's just going to be rolling on in to try and get a boop or 2. Shiv though, with a Primal Rage at the very least taking care of Sacredly. And here we go with the Grab the Search as well. 1 for 1, make that a 3 for none as Team Puggers using their ults, finally getting back the momentum that they need. We need avoided SCA to join Pugs too. Oh no. It's up to you guys. You know, it's really just... You can always stay to... You can always be toxic to a little bit of degree, but you know. Hey, avoid SCA is pretty fun. Honestly, I've seen them before. Here we go again with that quick roll, that Blossom. And Shibaya-sama at the very least getting it. That takedown. Shiver though is there as well. We'll see if this Widowmaker finds a target or 2. Inversight though has been popped up in the air. Calamitas tries to go for a snipe. Meantime,
No one can
still gonna be Kuz getting in the face of everyone else. I'm not gonna lie, they are good. Yeah, they're okay. I've seen them play before. Like they're in the top 20. Not gonna lie of SCA, but you know top 20 SCA doesn't. I will say top 15 in all honesty. Maybe just a bad bracket. But here we go again with Calamitas. Going over to the left side. Got TNC though ready with this with this Nano boost. Not top, I'll say top 10 even. I'll give him that. But Chip though is on the high ground. And here we go again with the Roadhog trying to contest as much as possible. Wrecking Ball though from Kuz. Again with the initiation. Shibaya-sama on this high ground yet again. Grab the Surge though in play. How about Genj? Trying to set something up. And we've seen How About Genj actually do some good things with the Gravity Surge. Every single time he tosses it out, it has made a difference for his team. Calamitas though is the big game changer, of course. And the Widowmaker up in the air trying to do all they can and more. And for Team Puggers right now, they are looking to hold the line here. Seems like the momentum of Team Dewak has kind of tapered up. Got Sacred going back though to that Roadhog. Kuz in the meantime still sticking on the ball, but gets hooked around by Shibaya-sama from the same angle. And seems like here for Team Puggers, they find out an answer against their opponent. Practice so about it. Sacred poking up against there. Big Nate though coming on through from TNC. That's what we can expect from a man as fatal as him. But in any case, this is a Roadhog right now being held. Doc Rizaldo. Down fire thrown out. Seems like this is a good opportunity for them to hold the line. Sacred though just standing still, taking those bullets. And there we go with the hook to get that takedown. Pile driver though from Kuz. Gonna get bounced around yet again. And onto the corner. This is a poor wrecking ball. Caught in the crossfire. Caught in the crap. And Team Puggers is just all over the place against their opponents. So far so good here for Team Puggers. Seems like this third point a little better for them. And Shibaya Sama giving chase to Milsons almost falls down. Different though, in the meantime, he's on more comfortable Genji. And we'll find out how this is gonna work. And Oasis though, sneaky resurrection. Gib is just standing there. He's taking all the damage. And he will fall to the hand of the Wok. Like though, that was a summary execution in order. Shibaya Sama trying to make some friends, but it doesn't work out for him. And Shiver in the meantime, playing perilously onto the cavern to get into the backline instead. Adam was down in order. Callum gonna be the first to fall with that amplified damage. And the Bionate is in order as well. Shiver though will take a nap after taking care of TNC. But the damage has been done. The push in is order. Puggers right now trying to survive with their tank line, but it isn't working whatsoever.
60 seconds.
A minute left. Find out if Callum can actually get that contest over. He's on the Tracer right now, using his blinks as much as possible. But in the meantime, it's a little bit of the push. The mines are there. Callum standing still. That was to keep him alive. Grabbing the search there for Hamad Genj. And he's too late though to touch that point. 47 seconds on the clock there for the Wok. We'll see what's next on this next half.
0 to 3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Interesting turn of events, and let's just write this down. Give me a sec, guys. I'll just mute a little bit. Something just gets stuck in your throat while you're laughing, then it feels like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Here we go again. Let's just wrap things up and write things down. How about Genj? Rizal. With this side,
Ready
Deku,
for battle.
Bayasama, Takonachi Cat, Red, Bucket, Kuz, Sacred,
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Wilsons, Noriusu. Finally, the Wok back in action. For the blue, at the Puggers. They're the ones on the attack, so we'll find out what the plan here is. How about Genj though? Deciding, hey.
Together, we are strong.
Yeah, those banging on that.
3,
Puggers right now.
1. Attackers
Gonna be on the Zarya.
defend
Also have
objective
that
A.
Road Dog. All about damage here for Team Puggers. We'll find out though if it can actually work out in the first place. Sacred playing very ambitiously. And an aggressive dive that doesn't work out whatsoever because he rolls on in and actually gets the boop onto 2. What a way to go. What a debate indeed. And Kuz goes for the 2-for-1 trade, but Shock Rizal is able to patch out the Norius at the same time. The Wok though with all their antics doesn't really pan out per se. They are on the defensive, and this will allow Puggers to actually push on forward the way they want to. But drivers are in order. Shibaya Sama with another hook, and that's that takedown. Bucket though in the meantime sniping with the Mei. Team the Wok, maybe backing on that closer to the points. Now they do have their aggressive dive in order yet again. They still have the Wrecking Ball, they still have the Winston. We'll see what this is all about, but in terms of firepower, I would love to see what Shibaya Sama and how about Genj can do against aggressive dive like this. One hook can make a difference against that Winston. While Shibaya Sama is frozen on up, there we go with Shock Rizal trying to help things out. Sacred though, and it lead to that kill. At the very least, that's one support going on down. The Wok though, still playing on the inside, and how about Genj deciding, hey, I can just roll on in and kill everyone else. Shiver goes down, Wok also falls. Resurrection though in order there from Inoue Ryusu. Question is though, can they actually stay alive? Because here we go with the blue hand side already in position. Shibaya Sama having a little too much contact candy, taking a nap there, but Deku is able to get in position as well. Also still in the meantime on the high ground, trying to get a little bit of the peak action onto Sacred. This is a lot of damage being done though onto the inside there, and can the Winston survive? Fire Grenade though connects on the 2 tanks, and Deku and Taco Nachikat will capitalize on that one. Really good call there from the Anado. And Team Puggers now will have an easier time to get on through to the sites. In that case though, Blizzard has been tossed out. Bucket is there in front. And Team the Wok Is at the very least looking to survive as much as possible with the Nano Mei. Callum though rolling on in. He decides to get rid of Noriyusu, but will get punished by Woken instead. Shibaya-sama though holding on to the Hoo-Hawk. Doesn't want to pop it as of yet because that Mei is in front of him, but eventually he decides to go for it, and it's repatriations abound because this is the Hoo-Hawk getting so much damage done. Bob though thrown on that by Shiver as well. This is going to be quick little sauce for the objective. Quick little contest along the way. The question is, can he even survive? Shock result. Deku gonna get 2 already, and Puggers is in a good spot to get this captured. Primal Rage still popped by Sacred. Interesting contest here from Dewok. They're really trying to force it, and this Winston will not survive whatsoever. Here we go though with the resurrection in Noriyusu. Bringing goes back to life. Fucking in the meantime, off top the siege stack, and is desperate to get the kill onto Calamus, but he's missing these free shots. Eventually gets rid of him, taking his sweet time, but an opportunity has been made by the Hanzo, and we'll find out if Team Dewok can work on it. Shibaya-sama though gets rid of the Hanzo there. Grabbing the Surge right now, gonna be in order. And how about Genshin with a wrap-up Graviton Surge again? It really feels like it's Christmas time every single time we see the Zarya throw something out, and it is enough for them to get the momentum on back, the advantage back, and that should be them getting the capture.
Escort the payload.
Go.
What a tiring affair, but it's still Shibaya-sama show. With the Road Dog right now, he can pick off anyone and everyone he wants. And in the case like this, he just goes to the high ground there. TNC though, at the very least catching out Milson. Shock Result ready with that sound barrier. Looking at the ult economy right now for Team Puggers, at the very least they'll have something to cycle around with. They will be able to get that Nano Boost soon. 3 for 3 kind of set up here for the side of Puggers. So on the other side, Rocket right now going over to the high ground. We'll find out if this Hanzo can get an angle or two. Headshot not connecting onto How About Kench. Sonic Arrow giving that position. And the top is there though from TNC. And here comes Woken. Nano boosted up as well. He's looking for electricity coursing through his vein. Shibaya-sama though gonna be able to get that one done. I don't know what you'd type. I'm just not gonna invite because of what you said. Luckily, I have the filter on. So tell us. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Just hop on in if you want, but you know, keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Because though, look, you know, profanity filter is something I turned on. No worries. Easy. Just hop on in. You can always join no matter what. Got Shock Result though. You do realize I'm streaming, right? So that's kinda iffy. Not gonna lie, but hey, get in. Get in. That's what it's all about, guys. Sound barrier though still held by Puggers. It's still gonna be that Dragon Strike thrown out by Woken. All question marks though. Why you gotta say that? Why? Right. Profanity filter is my savior, but secretly he just decides to go for the pin. And Shock will go down. High ground though being taken by Shibaya-sama. Woken will be felled immediately. It seems like for Puggers, they get the 2 points already that they need. In any case though, time for the tactical visor. Deku trying to at very least use that aimbot to the best degree. But Sacred, it gets out in front and he just puts that shield in the face of that Solar 76. Shibaya-sama though again making an impact. And this Rodak has been pretty solid so far. He's been able to get picks here, there, and everywhere. Able to find the target in two. Puggers in the meantime though, it feels like it has been an exhausting game for them because the Walk has been throwing a lot of different things at him to say the least. Solo ground the surge is in order. Puggers now looking to find a bit of the push again. With Shock Result having the sound barrier, it's gonna be that. With little boop though in order again, because trying to be a bother with that pile driver. And at the very least for Ziwak, it seems like it's all about using that Wrecking Ball to open things up. Shadow right now they're thrown out by Sacred. Unfortunately though, it leads to his own demise. Deku and Callum gonna get on the board, but the opening has been made. Gareth the Surge still held though. How about Gensh? And the question is, can Puggers stand the minefield along the way? Trying to keep an eye out, they're trying to survive. They're trying to also catch out that Hanzo. So many things they're looking to do. But sometimes you just gotta reel it back and stay by the payload instead. Inspasight though thrown out Shibaya-sama. Gonna be there on the left. A few right clicks here and there already. Still look for how about Gensh. Further grab the surge available. find out if this is gonna be making a big difference. Cause though now with Pile Driver, Valkyrie is gonna be in order there. And now it's time for the grab to surge again from How About Genji. Like I say, every single time he has a grab, it makes an impact, and yet again it does. Shiver, Wook, and both do fall immediately. Sacred on the list. Here we go with the Valkyrie though from Minoru to try to fly on around, but the question is, can he actually survive? Because they are running out of members on the ground, and with Shiver taking way too long to get in position, this is now Puggers getting a better time back in this game.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
The walk. A little bit on the back foot there. Puggers again figured things out quickly.
Ready for battle.
It really feels that, like you say, it really feels like for Pugs, it's always a slow start, right? So it feels like for any Calamitous based team, it's kind of a slow start before anything else, and then it turns into something a lot better out of nowhere. They go for a 3rd point defense. They're able to rally themselves and bring it back. And from then on, it feels that every single round that they do just gets even better and better. Still though, for the time being, to have the Zarya and the Road Dog still.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn, Deku.
Is incoming.
Damn.
Defend objective
Damn.
A.
The things. The edge there for Mr. Deku. He's on that Genji now. And we'll see if this can actually become anything for anyone. Here we go again. On to the high ground right now. At the very least, to look to clean things up, but no, Dewok has got 3 instead. A very quick onslaught courtesy of the Echo and the Genji. And it feels like here for Team Wook, they're trying to get all in position. Okay, lucky I got a profanity filter, but no. Ban. That's a no. That's a no right there, guys. That's a no. That is...
10 seconds.
Come on, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that is not cool.
Taking off.
There you go, guys. Just don't. Come on. Yeah, I already gave you a chance. And you did it on a whisper. It's really questionable. But hey, luckily, the profanity filter is our friend, and that is that. Play-Doh in order. And of course, I always have this board for reference for anything else that can happen to Maya Samado and Secret. Gonna get on the board, Wook in the meantime with that focusing beam. And Team the Wook, after getting that first point, they are gonna be at the very least looking to find an angle or two. Still though, for the time being, we'll see how this is gonna work out, because Shibaya-sama gonna blow up Bucket there. And force eagerly though. At the very least, he is going to be in position here. Team Wook though having to play danger close with that payload getting heavily contested by the Whole Hog. Shiv is trying to do all he can and more. He's trying to get the hell out of there. And for Shiver, he's just giving chase as much as possible. Onto the high ground though we go again. No, not gonna happen. Grab the surge is gonna be in order instead. And for Shock Resolve, desperate times close for desperate measures. That's gonna be a goodbye and a good night. And as we say, with the Infrasight available, Lanthus is looking for an angle here. Wook it though. They'll be dropping on down. Fire Strike thrown on at Dildo for Inoue Ryusu. Gonna be the Wook to survive. In any case, Wookid actually catching out Shibaya-sama there. A lot of momentum in favor of Team Wook. And with the shatter thrown on at, Cuz we'll get the slam and the shutdown on the Shock Rizal. Team Wook is on a freight train approach. He's just running away with it and more. Overall, things are looking really good here for Team Wook. While Puggers are, at the very least, really back with the Zarya, they still have the angle, they still have the momentum onto the payload. They're in a really good spot so far, because though in the meantime, trying to figure something out here now. With the Zarya into play. Time for the grab to get thrown out, I believe. How about Genji is getting in position to throw it out the heart of the opposition. Valkyrie is there though, but Inoue Ryusu will get caught in a trap. And that's gonna be goodbye in the meantime. Genji though of Deku holding on to the blade. Callum gonna be able to get a slice into action. Yet again, that's Zarya going on down. Shibaya-sama with a whole hog. And it seems like the cleanup has finally happened. Leading up. There's a world there. Bro, it's okay. Just don't join today, and that's that. That's pretty much it. That's that. Whatever.
Initiating match.
Here we go again, though. Next game. I mean, next half of. Still got. Oops. About that. We still got Puggers on the offensive with 112. No, you know, that's just not cool. You already know someone's streaming and you say the words like that. Luckily, I have learned my lesson a long time ago. Do turn those filters on, but it is what it is. Puggers, though, looking to play that Zarya Hog again, and it has worked out for them for a long while.
This was started
Got Team Dewak, though.
Attackers
Having this Ryan
incoming
Zarya again and again. Find out if this is gonna work out.
Reinhardt, I must say you're looking.
Yeah, it is what it is, and it's still different. To know that someone's streaming, that's not how it works. But and you know, just take a break. If you can keep it cool for next time, then you can join next time, but not today. Cause Sacred though on that Ryan and the Zarya, the Mei and the Genji, something with this, and Mercy and the Ana, and to work together again.
1. Attackers
No, bro, you guys gotta save that TOS, bud. You gotta do the things to save the TOS. But Toza trying to save the day with that push, and he still gets rid of how about Genshin. Shibaya saves him from an untimely demise in the water. But that is that. Pug is still gonna be going for another objective. That's gonna be the Genji right now, looking to get back in position. Secret though in the meantime on that Zarya still, and Shock Rizal with the Orbs of Destruction. Flamis though with the headshot. There we go with a few kills here and there. Team Puggers right now has gotten 3 so far. And that Genji is getting bounced around. Big opportunity here for Team Puggers. What a punch there from Deku. Absolutely superhero approach. That should be enough for that one. In any case though, Takonot shot Cat leading the charge with the rest of the crew. Should be the points being taken here by the blue hand side. Build over for Shib. Backing on that yet again. That's Zarya though with a bubble. Never go with the Venom Mine yet again, but cause this man just wants to tackle everyone along the way. He goes for the shatter, puts Takonacha Cat to the floor, but at the same time, still a good chance here for Dewak to actually hold this one. Calamitous though, good headshot from the side. Shiver is there to contest him. Infra side has been popped, and that is that for the first points. But this is an overtime push. This should be Team Puggers looking to work together and come as one for the payload. It's all about positioning right now. This Widowmaker, every single pick that he can get can make a big difference. Dropping on down though already. Shibaya Sama for now. The full hog in order. No. But Shib is gonna be all about here with this ultimate. Takonacha Kato. Nano Boost is available. Best target right now might be that Roadhog. And throw it down to the Doomfist as well. But Deku has already been felled by Shiver. And he has his blade online. We'll find out though how this is gonna work. There we go, though, with a charge, and Kuz able to get that kill. TNC though with the Bayonade thrown on that Shibaya Sama though in the meantime with a whole hog, and this is Team Puggers using the close range quarters of the whole hog to really bring in the damage in the first place. A little bit of a lurk though. Walken actually sniping Callum there. And the Blizzard is such an instrumental tool against any payload contest. In any case though, we'll see if this Blizzard can make that difference that we're expecting. Because this is Deku right now, gonna get frozen up, I believe. He's on the outskirts, but he has to blink to that payload. And this is Team Dewak buying their space and buying enough to get this victory.
victory. Play of the game.
Fire at will. Wir sterben nicht. Adaptive circuits engaged. Roadhog.
So. It's not bad like the... Okay. Speaking of that one, that is gonna be a victory there. For Team Dewak. Apparently, the stack has been working out really well. Now that is that. That is that. There you go, guys. And again, keep it clean. It's not. I'm like, you know, just don't join today if you're gonna be like that. It is what it is. So who is here again? Or if you're gonna join, just use a Smurf and shut up. That's pretty much it. That's all I need. Tap me, and one more guy. Captain guys. Pog champ. What's up, Mr. Dom? For fun. That is just. XD. So it's Shiv versus Callum. For 7. Above. Go guys. So we'll get into game number 7. Dropping the bombs. That a team. Any but is not hybrid. That's all you need to do. So you can go for escort, you can go for control. Oasis. Jibsu. Oasis, we are Daks. That not. S. Soul is on the chart. Rockanauts. Alana gets to 12. Got it's over there. Flats in the top 500. Always fun to see. And did I crash again? Did you crash again? Unfortunate. Try over. That pick was scary man. That tank roll. That's Weepry alive actually. Jib gets 1. Still got Cockambear, Akasi, Actually. Oh, I don't know how to say that. Actually. Unfortunate. Slap, why you keep crashing, bud? Why you keep crashing? And are you actually gonna join this game? Slap can be picked. Slap please. Prize in Callum. What's up? Or the last pick is Comber or Axazi. No, I'm struggling to say that name, honestly. Got Comber. Got Axazi. Question is, what will the real? That's the real one there. That's the real. Got the team. Go. We're gonna be guys. While we were waiting, I'm just gonna prize. I'm so hungry. OverRush PUGS make me really hungry. Get from it. Full stab. Yeah, team name there from Calamitous. Fuck 3 timer. I love it. Yes. Champions Club. Wak and Sweet Fry. And then Wak and Emon pala. Welcome to the Champions Club.
Welcome to Oasis.
Yo. Damn. Dropping the knowledge there. If you guys want better soda, put it in a glass container instead. But here we go. Into Oasis. Here we go again, guys. Another game. Got game number 6. Game number 7, actually. Here for this one is Oasis. Bats. Oh my god. Even they get it. Welcome. Welcome to the Champions Club. And Atlanta is gonna be here with Randy Zotto. Oh boy, he's back. Fry gonna be of course on the signature break. It's Nova. Rocking that record. Finally come. So for the red hand side, figure out what they're gonna be playing. Shibaya Sama.
5, 4, 3,
Pug.
2.
Stereo
One.
actually
Round
is on a DPS, which is honestly very surprising for me. I don't usually see Stereo on DPS. He does play a pretty solid Echo to say the least, but for now, this is Calamitous looking to play that Tracer and looking to zip on around as much as possible. We got Peter Guido also on that Tracer. Easy clap though in the meantime on the Brig, and it is gonna be Brig versus Brig between the two. Well, between our two teams, which is pretty funny. Ooh, top Brig versus PH top Brig. What a match! I just realized that we got Fry and Easy Clap looking to go for a brawl, looking to go for a fight. And this is going to be pretty interesting to see. These two Brigs look so washed compared to their previous form. But this is going to be Walk 3 Timer getting the first points, getting that first capture. At the very least, they're going to be looking to hold with that Brig, with the ball, and with the Zarya. So it's more about execution here for the red-hand side. I'm really expecting the dive here from Axity and the rest of the crew to try and figure something out. Easy clap though already with the rally, and Fry gonna be able to get one above there instead. Shibaya Sama though in the meantime gonna be over to that Winston. And he will be able to get the taste down on Granny Sato. But the focus fire is just heavy here from the side of Team Blue. This is Walk 3 Timer looking for every single target they can. An Easy Clap right now, trying to survive inside the hookah. But it's not going to happen because it's Nova puts him to the corner, smokes in his face, and gets those takedowns. Walk 3 Timer beating them back with authority. It's a good start here for Walk 3 Timer. It feels like that they just have all the time in the world to, at the very least, get into everyone's business. Brig Omegalol in the meantime, running their own Brig. The question is, will it actually make a difference? Can Easy Clap make it work? So far though, the answer is no, because he decides to go on over to Diana instead. Rakanato though in the meantime on the Demon right now. And for the time being, we do see this dive composition try to figure something out. Grabs the surge though into play. Calm Bear tossing it at the right time, preventing the defense matrix from getting the chop on. And with Grandis Auto on the blade as well, this is going to be Walk 3 Timer getting a flurry of kills with this DPS duo. It's been a while since we've seen Callum and Grant play together, and it feels like here for Walk 3 Timer, it is just gonna be all about experience and pedigree at the same time. Some of the best from the Philippine scene, that's for sure. Good to see Grando playing the DPS, a role that he doesn't usually play. And for now, he's going for the backstab, wants to go against Shibaya Sama. Though those are the shields gonna get popped, and Calamitous giving chase as of the moment. Stereo though on the other side, gonna have this Echo flying on the ground. App Matrix there. Self-destruct gonna be in order, but it's Nova makes the mines count. And Easy Clap trying to get inside the river, but the river flows into you. Bullets come on through. And that is that for Walk 3 Timer. A little bit of a pause though. Clap crash in 3, 2, 1. I can feel it already. I can feel the Easy Clap 3 crash in 3, 2, 1. Shout out KM. Oh my god. Rip Easy. You still coming back, bud? We can give it another shot if you think you can handle it. Daks knows everything at this point. Broken driver. I have an idea on who has the problems for the day. That's pretty much it. Never mind. Let's one sub, bro. But yeah, it's so hard. I wanted to see the Sweet Fry versus Easy Clap battle. It's always enjoyable to see two Brigs try to hit each other. Tier 3 sub here, Kappa. Okay. I walked in. So let's get walk into this game. But walk it back into the battle. And it's okay. Easy Clap. I'll give you some virtual head pats. Hopefully you're feeling better. Hopefully your graphics driver feels better. You might need to go for a fresh reinstall or just buy a 3070. Just go for it. Buy for a 37. That's what I think is the. But yeah, the Walk 3 Timer should have this one in the bag. they will have a really good base. They have a really good base point. Shibaya-sama is in the middle of everything. There you go, Pitohui literally running into those bullets. And that is that. First round goes in favor of Walk 3 Timer. We'll see if Bucket on the supports can make a difference for the red team.
Score 1.
Game round. Blue hand side with authority. Start there for Calamitous
Hey, you
Grand
gotta believe.
and the rest of crew. Thank you for the follow right there to Awful Depot. This is of course the OverRush PH. Yeah, guys, you can hop on in by just adding down the mouse attack.
I usually get most of my team back.
Please don't keep it clean. No dropping bombs and like make sure that we are stream friendly and talk to people. I will probably crash again. Let's let Easy Clap stay on the bench for now. As it's
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Enemies on my way.
Bucket. So let's get into this game. Brigo Megalol. Gonna be on the Bastion here for Pitohui. Well, if I go watch him, we're probably crashing on W. Thanks, Easy Clap, for all the support. The Grand Steve Fry together yet again.
I'm on fire.
Sombra getting the hack at the right time. Steve Fry just dashing on in and bashing. Walk 3 Timer. Really good start yet again. They are just going completely dominant so far. It is also catching up with the Hood there. And it seems like here for the side of Brigo Megalol, they're really struggling to figure out what exactly to do against this opponent. Callum and Grand playing the Sombra Tracer. Pretty standard on a dive. Can go for those hacks. Can be effective with one silence. And still gonna be Calamitous on the left hand side. There we go though with a pile driver from Shibaya-sama. Find a little bit of a target or two. This is the Zarya though, really low, and Cockambear eventually bullied down to his set. Escalab though on the other side though. Dipping on around already. Pitohui in the meantime, still trying to make this Bastion work, and Guinness will go down there. All drivers go into play. EMP right now, only catching out one. And while Grand is got a pretty quick Sombra EMP, doesn't matter if he only gets one anyway, but Callum gonna get two so far. Traka not surviving with a sliver of HP. That was so very close, but no cigar whatsoever. Pitohui bringing in the bans in the chat, and I love it myself. Shibaya-sama though also bringing in the pain against It's Nova. A Walk 3 Timer forced back on that. Seems like the power of the Walk is in order here for Brigo Megalol, and they're going against here for the blue side. It's Grandisata previously from FTS Grandisata. Brig lost their mascot to the con. Oh my god. Easy Clap, why you gotta hurt my feels right there? It sounds like it's a tragedy waiting to happen, but you know what tragedy is? That these mines are not getting anyone. It's Nova instead, losing out against Coalescence. And Grandisata though, gonna be able to get in position. Sweet Fry though, looking to get the hell away from that Bastion. Gary the search right now from Trakadots. And it's all about the catch, but it's gonna be Cockambear doing the same. And with Grandisata killing up house, that's gonna be the Sombra the Tracer focusing fire to get those takedowns. Walk 3 Timer will get this point back. Not bad whatsoever. Walk 3 Timer, 45% and counting. With It's Nova right now, bouncing on to the, well, he's bashing his head onto the wall. He's basically looking to angle himself to lift him up and boost on over to the high ground. Question is though, can he actually do it at the right time? Trying to see how this tech is gonna work, but we already see Axezy trying to figure something out. EMP though gonna be into play. Stereo gonna be able to get 4 there. And this should be a big opening made so far. It's Nova now playing it patiently instead. Goes over to the Moira. Pile driver into the fade. Pitohui in the meantime falling on down for some reason. And it really feels that here for Brigo Megalol, they are gonna be working on the handicap a little bit with that Bastion pick that isn't working too much out. Still though, configuration tank gonna be available. I think he actually got run over by the car there. But overall with Stereo opening things up, that's a big chance for them to get that capture. Callum though hacked on up. And goodbye to the Tracer's mobility. Goodbye to the Tracer and his life. And we'll see if Pitohui can do it again. Okay, what we doing here, bud? What we doing here, bud?
Let them up.
Play with the team. There you go with the EMP. Grand is also trying to set things up, but again, he doesn't get anything done out of it. Shibaya-sama though, he has gone through so far. It's Nova though in the meantime gonna be looking to retreat. The question is, can Calamitous get back in position? Though seems like the Bastion is finally gonna be playing with that team. Rakanato catching out Grand there. And that pulse bomb gonna get sucked into energy instead. Although for Pitahoy to find a target or two. Knows that they're on to the traffic side. And even though he's getting bounced around, he's feeling very confident. Go in deception mode instead. Mines are dealt. It's Nova will go down. Still though, the mine's gonna get the blow on up. Callow tried to peek, but this is way too much to handle. And it seems like it's a bait and switch that works out there for Pitahoy. He's now playing connected dots. Draconaut in front of him. And overtime ticking on down. Good half though again from Grand. He has been getting so much utility here from the Sombra. EMPs have kind of been a little questionable, but at the very least, those hacks have been on point so far. Here comes Configuration Attack though. Looking for a blow for two. Grand is out, eventually gets that kill. Rally is also online, and Victory Timer still surviving for the time being. Stereo though has his own EMP, and we've seen him make a difference with it before. Can he do it again? Can he figure out the angle that he needs to take? That is going to be the capture back though from the side of Victory Timer. Brig Omega will look to retreat instead, and Stereo cannot get caught here. They need him to survive. There we go with the EMP on the 5 though. Grabs the surge is there, but unfortunately, there is just not enough of the follow-up. Pitahoy will get lead up there, and Victory Timer should be able to get his second point out of 3.
Score 2-0. Ready for battle.
Unluckers.
I'm guessing there's no chance we can take care of this.
Good try nonetheless for Brig Omega Lol, but playing with traffic just doesn't work. The end though, it's all about trying to figure things out, and Victory Timer able to clutch it out in the end. Grand again has to work on those EMPs, but those hacks are so well timed, and he's getting some very clean kills. He's able to just dash and slash. He's just able to basically transfer spray no matter what. It's been a simple approach here from the side of Victory Timer. Play the Tracer, play the Sombra, cause chaos, and that is just that. In any case, though, I like this call here from Pitahoy. Moves over to Torbjorn instead. Fires off and Draconaut. All crouching around. What's the plan here? Sneaky peeky with the Rhino Risa. What is the play? What is the thing to do on here for Brig Omega Lol? They are going to be coming in from the flank. Stereo though already falls in the hand of Sweet Fry. That is going to be a halt right there. I feel though is sent on up to Biosama trying to throw. Grandis Alta in the meantime going to be on the inside. Calamthus trying to find an angle or two to go for the flank. Ship finally going on down. Pitahoy running on the way. Will fall there to Calamthus as well. There we go with the tracker right now on the Moira. It's going to be a pin as well from Ship, but he doesn't get anything. Axisy at least going for the resurrection, but that's going to be that. One clip on the Stereo, and it is just a clean sweep here from Victory Timer. Nothing being done for the side of Brig Omega Lol, and this should lead to them getting that capture. The big player is in spirit cheering for them from here too.
Coalescence is charging.
Here we go again. What's the plan right now? Pitahoy looking at the wall, and Draconaut is taking this opportunity to dance night away. I wonder what's going on here for Brig Omega Lol. I'd love to see what's gonna happen with this Torbjorn pick. And I really think that turret can make a big difference. But for now, EMP here from Grandis Auto. Boxing Driver disengaging after that one. Using use of the EMP, not enough follow-up again. And even though Grand gets the proper spot this time, I don't think that was really well timed there from the Sombra. So at the very least, this is giving Grand's practice there onto the EMP. The Hoy though, having the hammer still. Going for a few shots as much as possible. But the turret online will be making a difference, but it's still not there as we get Coalescence instead from Bucket. For a little bit of the push. Goodbye Simon though on the other side has Shatter available, but is just getting bounced around there by the Brig. Bear though on the other side looking for a little bit of the push again, and this is Victory Timer playing a very aggressive approach. They do just want to go against the opponent. Turret though will go down. Draconaut trying to keep that one alive, but with the Ryan Arisa just basically faltering on over, it's not working out whatsoever. Stereo though trying to get that dead eye on the board. Callum though in the meantime has gone 2 so far, and now it's going to be high time for Axisy to get caught in the middle. Will be felled. Victory Timer is just completely in control. And everything is working out for them so far. Bomb even getting the connection. And this is just action never stopping whatsoever. Rally gonna be online as well. Sweet Fry right now just getting in the face of all the opponents. And Pitahoy trying to get the hell out of there. He's going for a few shots here and there. Sweet Fry has gotten 3 so far. And this is just Victory Timer basically saying that this is a 6v5 that they can take advantage of. Pitahoy not really putting an impact in this game after messing around with the Bastion. I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know what's going on. And I would love to know what went up with this game. But that is that. Victory Timer takes the win. Oh, okay, a little bit of the contest though. And Walked, he's going for a duel. He wants to go for a fight, and surprise, surprise, Pitahoy is there as well. Even though from Grande Soto finally gets the connection that he's looking for. And this should be that. I don't know what happened, but that's the game.
Victory.
I don't know what happened there, guys. I don't know what happened there.
Play of the game.
Vivian goes to Mr. Brig. He try again, showing how basically to play that hero. Brig gameplay there from Mr. Suify. That is that. That's. I honestly don't know what went on there. Not gonna lie. Kinda questionable. We got people. Thank you, big buff. Is it a big buff? Is it really? So yeah. Buff case feels himself more. What a guy. I'm not in, so no one else will. Road GM for Sweep. Heard it here first. First, folks. What's the plan, guys? Big gameplay, mega lol. Yeah, someone there from Cock and Bear as well. Samba samba ho tayo sayaw. Caps? Caps then. I don't know. That was a really weird game. I don't know what something happened with the team. It's a very figure out who's hopping out. Noah, Shiver, who else? What? Cause let me just fix this up. You guys are going pop out. If you guys, yeah, if you guys are going or not, what's gonna happen here? Just tell me. Let's hop out and I'll fix this. Who else? Who else is staying? Ah. Fuck. Fuck and. Oh shit. Got it. What's happening? Wok said he's not. Oh, okay. Subs for milk. Go to our next. Find out. Break. A little bit of a break here. Sun's end. Jolly hot dog. I'm just hungry. I was like really hungry today. Not we have to go back. Who else? Who else? Who else? Should we just get walk for milk? Walk for milk. Other similars. Okay, interesting. Really interesting. That's for sure. Welcome back. Figure it out. Try. Fire spice. I think this will use spice. Should be good. Old school. Yeah, let's get into this next game. What is our map? We'll go into Route 66 this time. So I just fixed that one up, guys. No worries about it. And we'll still continue on, but still we have people.
Traveling to Route 66.
Here we go. Route 66 is next. And escort map. Boards game. Base players. Yeah, yes sir. I couldn't really think of anything. Might as well, right? Who do we have? No. No, shut up, Shock. We're not doing that. We got Team Old School.
Initiating match.
Blue hand side. It's the ace players there on the red. Who's gonna be able to win out this game? Game number 8. Shock Rizal. Fry. There. Amatus. Along the way as Milk. So, Grandis Auto, of course. Wrap things up 4. And Taco Nacho Cats. Counting. Meantime, it's Nova. That
Ready
tank.
for battle.
Rhythmed. Got how about Genj? Of course, Yasu. Ayasama. With Kokombe. And Stereo.
Attackers
There you go.
incoming in
Players
30
though on the
seconds.
red. We got Old School on the blue. No, it's all of this up, but hey, I'm forgiven. Shut up and we'll drop the bombs. There you go. That's all I gotta say. That's all you gotta say. If you just want to play.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Kick. Come on, guys. Come on. You know, it's a little bit playing with fire and then not asking to get burned. It's kind of stupid. That's pretty much it. But here we go into another game. We got Route 66 as our game. We got Route 66 is where we play on number 8 of the session. I don't really mind. Like I said, if you do just want to get okay. Sure. No worries. No. Old School though gonna be on the high ground. And we'll see what Yasu is gonna be up to. This is gonna be him looking to bounce around with that Genji. Of course, it's Nova on that Doofus this time. And with Shock Rizal onto the high ground right now, he's looking to at least hold for the rest of the team. Mosenzo and Calamitous running that double hit scan. We got Grandis also playing the Zarya this time as Sweeper wants to stay on the brig. And for Team Old School, interesting they're playing that brig here on Route 66 first point and not dropping on down as of yet. They're gonna need that contest very, very soon. They're gonna need space for that hit scan. It's not working out whatsoever because Yasu decided to dash him forward. Gets that takedown there. Shibaya-sama also on the roadhog there. Grandis on them right now. With the Zarya though, pretty much an Old School pick indeed from our off-tank World Cup player. At the very least, he's trying to bait price the Genji here, tracking on point, looking for that takedown. Still gonna be a low HP state here for Yasu, but there we go. Wids there going for the save. Shibaya-sama also trying to survive. Grandis on them though is immortal so far. And he's keeping alive as much as possible, but it seems like everything falls apart there for Old School because we do see ace players get the push that they need. That should be enough for them to open up the second point. So not a bad start whatsoever. What's up there, Geneva? And we do have the high ground being taken by Milsons. Gonna be rolling on away as well. Solo for Shibaya-sama. Fog is available. That's Doofus right now. Looking to kick on around. That's still gonna be enough for the flashbang fan hammer to not get that kill. Milsons though, falling to the hand of Shibaya-sama. Yasu also taking that momentum and getting rid of Calamptus there. Seems like for Ace players, they are just completely in position of what there is to do. And with it, Nova catching out TNC. Bullhog gonna be available here. Ace players is taking a really good high ground approach, and they are just systematically tearing apart whatever Old School wants to do. With Shock Result and Super falling, those are barriers going on down. Milson's trying to climb up that Deadeye, but it's just not working out whatsoever. And it's refreshing to see it's Nova back on the Doomfist. He does play that tank, but he can play that Doomfist pretty well as well. So although for the time being, Dragon Blade here for Yasu. Bear ready with a Nano Boost. And Ace Players is ready for the big combo to boot. Milson so moves over back to the Bastion. Alan right now has the bomb available. Question is though, can the Ash actually throw it at the right spots? He's looking for the contest. And Chocolate is gonna be there though on that Diva. Yasu though in the meantime, Gravity surged up. Nano Boost is there a little later to the party. And this will keep the Genji alive for a little bit, but eventually Calamitous will get that kill. Milson so goes out in front. Shibaya-sama will get that takedown. There we go with the hook though. How about Genji also on that Zarya? And for the Ace players, they will get this second point yet again. A good start here for Ace players. Big time bank, doing all they can and more. Gravity Surge is available. At the same time, Shibaya-sama with the hook and the kill onto TNC. Although this is a good spot here for Milsons, at the very least, he can take an angle with a straight line approach and tear apart anyone in front of him. Might be good to play onto the truck, might be good to play on the conveyor as well if he wants to be cheesy. But he has to be very, very careful because that Genji of Yasu is always on the hunt. Trying to go for a little bit of boost though, slamming into the wall, that ceiling there. It's Nova though, in the meantime, looking for the side 6 stab again. He wants to focus fire onto the Diva there. Shock Result now, they'll lose the mech. Here comes the Graviton Surge. No, it's actually just a Nano Boost onto the Zarya. And Taco Notching Cats. Looking to make sure that Grand Azalta is enabled, 100 entry to his name. And Milson's buying time, but he will fall eventually. Rally though gonna get popped here by the Brigade, says Fry, trying to march on forward. Good sleep right though mid-air, and what a shot there from Taco Notching Cats. Old School though with a chance. They use the Brig to stay in the front line, but how about Genji with that Zarya Graviton Surge? And like I say, every single time he has that Surge, it always makes a difference. Yasu also with the Blade. There we go with the deflect. Milsons right now trying to get the hell out of there, and eventually the tank will be able to win out against the sword. Feels like it's a civilization game. Gone completely correct here for the side of Old School. Shibaya-sama right now getting torn apart by the bullet. Stereo is there in the front line as well, and now the Doomfist is the next target. But that is the Roadhog trying to get on back. Here we go again with the Brigida getting in position. And for the time being, it's Nova with that Meteor Strike, looking to figure something out. 2 kills on the board already, wanting to go for a slam on down. That is Milsons though, looking to get the hell out of there. And with Grandis also having this Graviton Surge, we'll see how this is gonna work out. Old School though, still surviving with that grab. These Zaryas have been very impactful so far. The impact though of Bits Nova has been a matter of debate. And this time though, he's looking to help out the D-Mech here. Punches away the Baby Diva, but he will survive, no wall whatsoever. Grandis also coming in from the flank. And here we go again with Zarya, but he's getting pummeled by those bullets. Shibaya-sama will get that kill. And really see that the Roadhog brings in the pain no matter what. And in a case like this, with Calamitous on that Ash, you're gonna be expecting that Dynamite to make a difference. But it's Nova up in the air. Good shield bash though from Fry. And it's Nova gonna be cursing the day the Brig got added to this game because of stun in close quarters. Really breaking the flow there. Anyway though, Bob is available. Calamitous able to throw it out with the Valkyrie right now. Pop Stereo looking to fly on Arana. Fire Grenade though yet again connecting. Seems like for Grando and Calamitous, they have been the most high impactful players of their team. And they're doing it yet again. They're being bounced around. Shock Result trying to help out, but he will get D-Mech there. Good effort there from the Diva. Fortunately, efforts aren't enough to get those kills. 2:05 though on the clock. And with Calamitous right now sticking onto this Ash, we'll see if he can actually get even more value from those Dynamites. So in the meantime, on the Bastion still on that high ground, but Doomfist of Nova is giving chase. Wants to go for the disengage though. Here we go with an nano boost onto Yasu, but he knows he's gonna have a tough time. He goes for the blade, and he might just not go for it whatsoever. Wilson still dropping on down with attack mode on. Gets Nova, gets the punch, goes for the combo, and that's gonna be 3 on the board already here for the side of old school. Ace players trying to go for the turnabout play, but that was just a proper call mech at the right time there from Shock Rizal. Able to get back into the mech, keeping him alive, even though he's gonna get demech again. Doesn't matter, because at least he can get back into the mech for very, very soon. 1:15 on the clock. Shock though needs to work to get that Diva mech ASAP. Maybe go for the flank with the baby Diva. He's gonna go for the reset though. Wouldn't be it's coming that way. Because I've seen for Shock Rizal, he wants to make sure that baby Diva Bunny Blaster can make a difference. Trying to get the hell out of there though, and Yasu using the opportunity Shibaya-sama gives him to get to as well. Grounded starts off from Grounded Assault, putting the Genji on his place. But right now it's a struggle and not gonna work out whatsoever because Grand and Sweet Fry do fall down. Old school right now, all alone inside the spawn. Speaking of alone, we got Calamitous trying to contest that payload as much as possible. Shock Rizaldo with a bomb in behind, and he gets rid of Cockenbear. Diana not paying attention, and Grand Assault over to the tank instead. Cockenbear feeling like he hid, but unfortunately the angle was there. But the kills are still going in favor of 8 players. They're running out of time though. 22 seconds left on the time back. Shibaya-sama making it back again with the hog. And for Grand Assault, he's using those shields to the best degree, but that's already goodbye and good night to the Wrecking Ball. Callum in the meantime using those blinks, and he has to go for the blink forward yet again, using that one for mobility. Very, very desperate scenario here for the blue hand side, but old school should be at the very least stopping this push to force out an overtime. It really is just gonna be a one-fight affair for both sides. Calamitous trying to get into the backline, but doesn't get much out of it. There we go though with the hook again. Shibaya-sama catching out Sweet Fry, and Callum really wanting to go for the honor there, but he has to come on back to the point. He gets pushed away. That is that. Ace players finishing it up for a full cap here on Route 66. And old school gonna need to put their working boots in order to try and figure things out.
Initiating match.
First half in this game gonna be done and dusted. Old school. Why this?
Ready for battle.
Go again. Old school. On the offensive here.
Game face on.
Have a good chance to actually pick that here. Find out. Work? Figure out how this will work here.
Attackers incoming in 30
Like though,
seconds.
hell, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. In all honesty with the Ashe. Do all you can. Or at the very
I can't wait
here.
to get into the fight.
In case though, old school right now. Okay, running that find that as well. Meantime though. God, it's Nova on the Widowmaker here.
4, 3,
That's how this is gonna work out for the side of Ace players, because
attackers incoming.
very least we'll see the Widowmaker try to get an angle or two. When the mine thrown out, asking for some reason though. Not really picking any hero after basically getting bullied, and I think he's on a strike. He's like, no, I refuse to play if I'm not on DPS. That's that. Why is red 5? What's going on? It's Nova yoinking, and it's actually how about Genji yoinking DPS right there. Right though, in the meantime, let me look to make it happen, and Shibaya-sama, this man on the Bulldog, making such a big difference no matter what. He has been a one-man army, and there you go. Eventually, Yasuo will leave that game, AFK or whatever's going on there. A little bit of a shrug, but hey, Oh, is this Gen as in hey ano? You guys nice. Hello. No, Mr. Shock here has been very supportive for it. Really appreciate it. Hello. Kaya pala familiar name. Good to see. Good. We're waiting on actually sub. Kaya pala parang familiar sobrang name na yan. That's ano ba yan? Ano ba yan, guys? What is going on? Another crash. Hey. Today, guys. Today, I can... That... None. More than a lot. H number 1. PH number 1 net confirmed, guys. We've done it. We've beaten everyone in the net game. 4th day. Yes, indeed. Absolutely false. Ay, nako. Asok na po. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's play this game already. Well, bro. Get back into this game. Overwatch. All about these crashes and all. Go, Let's go, guys. Already. Like, what the fuck is going on today? Hey. And here we go again. Where are we? Team Old School? And Grant? Yep, Grant. You're back in Overwatch, Grant. Here we go again. But here is gonna be Team Old School. 3:03 on the clock. Shock Rizaldo coming on the right side still. We got Grant Salto on the Diva. An interesting pick here. It really feels Old School in terms of their composition. They're running that Brian Diva. A little bit of the contest, of course, on any high ground. And with Shock Result on that Reinhardt, it seems like they're going to be anchoring onto a point or two. And in this case, the payload is going to be protected by the twin shields of the Reinhardt and the Brig. Though in the meantime, want to play that long-range game? We'll be on that Brigitte so far. And Mills is actually getting configuration down pretty quickly. Pirate Trip approach here for Team Old School. Gombear though answering back with that trans, but oh my god, Stereo getting blown up at the right time. Milson just sees the Ana and finds the opportunity to get rid of the two supports. A little too early there from the trans without the aggression. And you can see Old School just runs him over very quickly. Team Old School opens up the gates to hell. Opens up the gates to Route 66.
Thank you, my friend.
At the very least, it's time for them to settle up again. Milson's right now trying to play in the front line. And even though Comber did a really good job to get that trans, a little too eager in that one and not enough follow-up to say the least. With a Widowmaker and a Genji, feels like there's not enough firepower in behind any kind of trans play. All about to fix it instead, and here we go again with that imprecise from both sides. Calamitous though knows exactly where Nova is. Same case there for Nova. They're going for that duel, but here we go again. Just going for the blade instead. Lijiang immediately tackle Nacho Cat, makes it happen. But how about gets just woken up by Shock Result, and Grand Assault is there to clean up house instead. Still though, that's enough of an opening there. It's enough firepower for the side of the defense to come on back. And Ace players will use that small opportunity given to them by the Reinhardts to allow themselves to hold this defense for the time being.
Everything is falling into place.
So far so good. Finally, a little bit of a stabilizing point here for Ace players. They needed that after blowing their support elements a little too early a while ago. That Nano Blade, effective enough. They're doing a really good job at getting these ultimates quicker and quicker. And it's something you notice in this meta, right? Support ultimates are always online first, because of how much healing is needed to keep people alive. They're always throwing out a lot of healing. There's always so much damage on the other side, and it does make a big difference if need be. But here we go again. Shock Result right now ready with the Shatter, but Walked is avoiding that one with the Flux instead. And Speedfry trying to go for that rally, but it doesn't work out. Grand Assault though catching out its Nova, but that's pretty much that. And the Diva trying to be sneaky onto the high ground, but Wakan and Gedge playing offensively. And Ace players gonna be able to hold this one again. In the case though, Rally and the tank mode both online. And here we go again. It's Shatter rather. That's online there. The Brig of Sweet Fry.
Feel better soon.
Fight again. Maybe leave old school and drop one down. How about Gensho? At the very least, catching out Granny Thought there. For the time being. We'll see that Cyber Stage is all about, but Millicent flies in the air like an eagle, like a graceful pig. He just flies in and gets two so far. What a way to go for the Bastion. And you can really see the surprise there out of nowhere. There's a tank right beside you, and goodbye. Immediately getting blown up to bits by the cannon. Kind of scary if you think about it, but Team Old School by this point in time and have 2 minutes on the clock. It was a good hold though from Ace players, but it's slowing on down because of that sleep dart there. Phantom Blade though gonna be available here, but that point has already been captured. So Ace players looking to reset somewhere else, looking to figure out how to actually hold this line with the blade available. How about Kench and see what he can do with this hero. Now the Wakan is on that high ground. And at the very least, you need to get Kinetic Grasp here to get some HP back into his coffers. Okay, though, passing around with those Hyperspheres, and something to note is he will have that accretion for any kind of stun if need be. Ryan Sigma though this time between Grand and Shock Rizal. Very interesting pick here on the inside, really looking to play double barrier, but at the same time have some CC. Nilsons is being such a pest all the way there. Eventually, though, caught out by its Nova, and the Widowmaker cleaning up house, getting too far. Anyway, things are good here for Ace players, and it is going to be a little bit of a hold here. 2:30 on the clock already. Callum, though, in the meantime, going to have that blade. It's Shibaya-sama into retreat yet again. Grando, for the time being, throwing out those Hyperspheres. We still see the Sigma, though, onto that high ground. And it's Nova this time, trying to find an angle or two. Shibaya-sama, though, catching out Calamitous. That's Sebastian there all the way on the other side. And it feels like the plan of action here for the offense has to be set up that Millicent's flank and work from there with all those bullets. Solo Shibaya-sama, already pinned up by Shock myself, but he's going for his own last stand. Walking right now in a proper spot to drop that Flux. And Sweet Fry again gonna get stopped in his tracks, trying to cast that rally. Walking again, cucking his opponent there, really putting up to stop for whatever kind of armor gameplay Sweet Fry wants to do. Our Brigadier is struggling because of that Sigma. Good call here from Wakan so far. Old School though, looking to go for a little bit of the push again. And with the blade in hand for Calamitous, this can be the game changer because there is an Anapus available. It's Navado with the tag, keeping an eye out on Norway. But here comes the pain, and here comes the blade from both sides. How about Genji and Calamitous trying to trade low so far? It feels like though it's going to be a duel in the air. Calam has got him too. How about Genji has got two as well? But eventually the Genji gets a third kill on the board there for the red hand side. And there we go with the chase. There we go with the shutdown. Calamitous will get caught by Shibaya-sama. And Ace players is running out of time. Can this actually amount to anything else? That's the question. Will we see the blue hand side figure something out here? Attack mode is available. Gensto with that pickoff. Now, first strike. Get reflected on back yet again. Time is ticking, and with the configuration tap, Nilsons might be able to surprise the opponents here, but oh no, he's caught out by It's Nova instead. Good read here from the Tracer. How about Genj dashing on in as well? And it's an easy pickoff from the dive DPS duo. Though into that flank, and this is a sandwich approach here from Ace players. They're looking to find the flank. They get rid of Shock Rizal first, though it's actually granted TNC that fall first. Shock Rizal, though, in the meantime, ending up into the gutters as well. And with 20 seconds on the clock, find out if Ace players can wrap things up. Wilson still has a tank mode. Can be a big surprise out of nowhere. Question is though, does actually make a difference? This Bastion has been unable to set up for the time being. Combear though is coming close to that trance. I really feel like this is gonna be the big one here from the Zenyatta if he can keep the heals on. Wakan though having to retreat. And he's just getting pelleted by Shurikens here by Calamitous. Overtime though ticking on down. Here we go with the bounces from the deflect. And eventually, it's a pulse bomb thrown out by It's Nova, and Sweet Fry again unable to do anything. Flux from Wakan, absolutely essential. Here comes Combear as well with the trance. And with the blade in hand, how about Gage is looking to wrap things up on the silver platter. Calamitous playing the hero in behind. But that is the win. And victory goes over to Ace players. think we might be done for the day, guys. I really think that this is our last game. Get big info out of nowhere.
Play of the game.
Play the game over to Shibaya Samato. This is the Road Dog. Getting those kills in a danger close scenario. Getting the hooks in time. And in this game, Sweetfry unable to really rally up that team. So it feels that was such a big turning point there for the blue hand side. Unable to use that armor, unable to use that speed, allows them to... that was just that basic. We done. I think we're done then, guys. Are done then.
Hey, you gotta believe.
We do have 2 subs, but yeah, we are done. Sorry, goodness. I think we are done for the day, guys. That. I forget to stop playing the music a while ago. Oops, sorry about that. And thanks for the follow there, Saint. Hey, thanks for the cheers. Thanks for the follow there too. Well, we're done for the day. Pretty long day. The Alive Pug is actually doing stuff there, and I enjoyed my time, and hope you do too. It was a pretty good session. We got 8 games for today. Funny that we ended pretty much a little bit before 12 o'clock. It's been tiring, and it's gonna be even more tiring tomorrow. We got some special announcing it tomorrow as well. But in terms of results, we got Nepal 3-0, 2-1 on Dorado, 5-4 on Kings Road, 3-1 on Lijiang Tower, 3-4 on Havana, 4-5 on Blizzard World, 3-0 on Oasis, and a 3-3 on Route 66. So a number of games, in all honesty. A number of games that did go the long haul. But thank you guys for tuning on in. Thank you guys for coming today. And I'll see you guys next week, of course, for another Pug session. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. A little bit different. It's going to be another Overwatch cast. But, guys, for making this happen, and I'll really appreciate it. Fun, it's been great. I've been Daks, and I've been hungry. I've been very, very hungry. The day has been a mukbang stream as well as a casting stream, and it was fun. And we'll see. Maybe next time I'm gonna have a big meal before we start. That should be that for the day's Pugs. Ayun na nga. Indeed, guys. Bye.